This is Dolynny TV. Not sure why you can't see me. Hold on, give me a second here. I got something going on weird with the stream, getting it going, and there we are. There I am. There we are. There it is. There we're good. As here we go, we've got McToads in here nice and early. First comment of the night, of course. Then we've got. Why do I have two chats? Hold on, that doesn't work. We need to pop this one out and go like that and delete that other one, and we should be good to go. Let me delete that. There we go. And perfect. Alright, let's get this underway. Let's get this fired up. The Oilers play in about a total of 3 minutes. McToads ties in here. Robert's in here. Tim's already in here. MD, you're in here. Oilers have to win for first place. Yes, they do. But first off, just win. Don't care about first place. Just keep winning. Nicholas, welcome in. And Andrew, Steve Dangle's podcast. Well, I don't have time to listen to podcasts, you know. Busy man. Busy man. Big game tonight. Absolutely, Mo. Absolutely. And remember, we were going to trade 2 second rounders and Gagne for A and Green. Yeah, Pusha? Unfortunately, I don't. Unfortunately, I don't. I have a terrible memory. And Headhunters, welcome in as well. And Tim, getting everybody going in here. And of course, I petted the cat on the way into my room. So here we go. Nose is going to be itchy for the next foreseeable future. Elijah, welcome in as well. We're going to get things fired up here in a total of a few minutes. That said, what I have to get you right here, right now, is simply put the Edmonton Oilers lineup. So let me take the subscriber bar down, shall I? And let me go get this there. There you go. That is your Edmonton Oilers lineup tonight against, well, the Anaheim Ducks. So shall we bust it down? I think we should. Simply put this lineup. We'll see it on my screen in just a second. My goodness, am I ever delayed tonight? That said, we've got, honestly, is the trade good? All the trades are good. Trades absolutely 100% improve us. And the ammo injury, I don't think it's too bad. It's a few weeks, and I mean, at the worst, we've seen Connor McDavid out 2 weeks. We've seen Oscar Klefbom out 2 weeks. We're still winning games. We are on a massive 7-game losing streak, so we're good. Oilers lineup tonight: Ennis, McDavid, Athanasiou on the top line. RNH Draisaitl, Archibald. So Archibald gets new line mates instead of McDavid, and that's fantastic. Granlund, Sheehan, Chase on. Kara Haas and Patrick Russell. Then you've got Nurse, Bear, Jones, Larson, Legason. Green is the new D-man in the D-core tonight, so you have to keep attention on that. Moses, did the game start? Not quite yet. Not quite yet. And I don't think, again, realistically, right? I don't think we are sat out there. I don't think Ken Holland said he traded for Athanasiou to play defense at the end of the day, right? So sometimes you got to have forwards that are just going to create. And the thing is, in Detroit, unfortunately, when you don't have anything to your roster, hard not to get burnt defensively every time. And yeah, that's the thing, right? The plus minus doesn't mean anything. And at the end of the day, it is what it is. And let's see what we got. Tampa Bay, after all their acquisitions, lose to Toronto. Toronto's a good team. Toronto is a good team. Toronto just can't figure it out. Can't figure out that they have to play defense to win games. And difference between being a minus 25 and being a minus 45 basically illegal, there is. But again, I jumped on Adam Larson for being a minus 20 last year, and everybody thought I was crazy. So what are we doing? I don't know. Realistically, plus minus is stupid stat. Stupid stat. Leafs are a bit like Edmonton used to be, loads of talent, but lack of focus. That's Tim, exactly. That is exactly what it is. Mike Green in there. Real deal, welcome in. David, welcome in. Big game tonight. The other teams are catching up, like Vancouver and Calgary, and Arizona winning right now. Mitch, we've been doing what we've been doing. We'll be fine. We'll be dandy. We'll be good. And let's see what's going on. Vincent, Detroit was minus 100 for goals differential, and against on the bad side, you've been out a lot. Means you get nailed. Absolutely. That's end of the day. And I mean, name 5 defenders on the Detroit Red Wings this season. Seriously. I'd love to play that game with the chat in the intermission. Is simply put, name 5 defenders, and good luck to you. Rick, welcome in. And Jim Rat, tuning in. You on vacation yet, Jim Rat? Or are you down in Nevada? You there yet? Or are you heading there tomorrow? Let me know. And Jordan, welcome in as well. And streaming, they're seriously playing the Florida-Arizona game over the Oilers game. Where are they? What? Really? Ooh, that's rough. Got the good old game on my TV. Getting a point tonight. We're hoping. And exactly how many of them were empty netters? That's like empty netters count as a plus minus, even though there's a man advantage. Technically, it's a mess. It's a mess. And let's see. Yeah, MD. I wouldn't, if that's the key, I wouldn't be talking about that. And trading Sam Gagner was really good. Can't believe Detroit would take him. Well, I think Detroit needs a guy like Sam Gagner, the perfect guy to get their young core in group, and we're good. And Green was one of them, yes, but on the outside of Mike Green, can you name 5 Detroit Red Wings defenders? Not with Green, without Green. That's crazy. And you're from Edmonton, but live in oh, that makes more sense, Jim. That makes a lot more sense. As the Oilers now sit in 3rd in the Pacific Division, they can be a point out and a point from being in 2nd, which is absolutely nuts. And Vancouver 1 point up on us, so we have to win to get back in 2nd. Absolutely. A loss in overtime would tie us back for 2nd, though, so keep that in mind. And they only treated Gagner because of cap reasons. Again, I think, though, why would Detroit take him? Simply put, because he fits a need to get the veterans aspect of it. And let's see, Andrew will get gigs back in the offseason. We're hoping. We'll find out. Again, I'm not make or break on it. And really thinking Cowboy is done for the year, including playoffs. I don't think Chris Russell's done for playoffs, unless there's something we're severely missing. But I think at the end of the day, he is hurting pretty bad. Ooh, there we go. That's Mr. Gene Principe's first pun. Andreas. That's how it's said. Okay, cool. And I think if we make it into playoffs, Holland has a chance at GM of the year, and same for Tippett. I think no matter what, like you make it into the playoffs, even get swept 4-0. I think that's I think you get a very good chance at both of them winning the big awards for each of their positions. Other reason is Oilers need money to do the deal, and sometimes you take it if you want to give. Well, true, but same thing, right? Realistically. Detroit had a need to fill with getting Sam Gagner in there. Cody, welcome in, and I think these were the best trades the Oilers have made in years. Realistically, guys, compared to what we gave up, right? Yeah, sure, we gave up 2 seconds, but 2 seconds and a bunch of junk to acquire Tyler Ennis, Mike Green, and Andres Athanasiou. Now, yes, technically speaking, this year that's a lot to give up. Is 2 seconds, a 4th, a 5th, and Sam Gagner and Kyle Brodziak. But you look at that, you talk about Sam Gagner and Kyle Brodziak, that instantly devalues those 2nd-round picks because they had to take those guys. So that's fantastic, right? I was yelling about Gagner's contract for a lot of years, and here we go. We're good, we're dandy, we're fine. Scrambled. 5 Oiler goals tonight. Oh, man, you know what? Like I said, an 8-1 final tonight would not be bad. That said, it's the Anaheim Ducks. Realistic expectation, I know it's dumb. Realistic expectation is for us to get absolutely swamped tonight, right? Swapped around the 8-1 the other way and get beat up, but it is what it is. And yes, Johnny, that was my other point. Athanasiou is not a rental. That's the other side of the value. And yeah, he's not that much of a rental. That's the beauty. And from what I heard in the last 5 years, only 1 in 5 seconds even made it to the bigs. That's the other side too, is when they've hit, and they haven't hit. And let's see, people said that we'd lose in the first round versus Detroit in 05-06. Ladies and gentlemen, you want to talk about being born a hockey fan right there. That's the moment I was born, that Detroit series. My goodness, your team supposed to just be terrible against that team. Takes it to 6, wins it. Woo! Good night. Mike Green wearing number 27. This big facts from Tim. Ennis wearing 63. The first Oiler to wear 63, and AA wearing number 28. Wish we still had Everly, but wasn't his contract $6 million? It was, but we gave that contract to Milan Lucic, so realistically we could afford Gagner or Everly all day. Guys, end of the day, we got to get this going. She is moving fast in Anaheim tonight. Let me get this up. Let me get this rolling. Here we go. Oh, maybe not. Here we go. Oh, nope, that's It's not it. It's not it. Ladies and gentlemen, that was not it. Let me see if I can get it for you because we got ourselves something we got to get going here. Why do I not have a Dolynny TV? That's not good. Not good. Hold on. See if I can find this. Apparently it's not here. Alright, intro on hold for tonight. No intro tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get this subscribe bar up because if you're tuning in for the first time to Dolynny TV tonight and you have not checked out any of that trade deadline coverage, what I want you to do is go check out my channel, hit that subscribe button, tune into some videos and get this going. We're just on the anthem right now. Just about 42 people in here already. That is nuts. And let's see what we got going on. Good how good he was last year. Sky's the limit playing with McDavid, absolutely. And Big Evil, are the Oilers going to sign any of the new players? I'd imagine, you know what, I'd take a crack at signing Tyler Ennis. Don't think we sign Mike Green. There's really no point. And this will be a good game. Flipperdo, we're hoping. The additions want to prove that the Oilers made the great choice. I have faith in Holland and Tippett. Well, the guys that they chose at the start of the year made the right choice, so we're good. What people said we wouldn't win versus Detroit people on MySpace, I don't know. I just know as a 9-year-old kid, looking at first seed Detroit, how scary of a team they were versus the Oilers. Being down, what were we were down 2-0 in that series at one point. She's pretty scary, right? Pretty scary. I didn't think we were winning, but we pulled it off. Jason, welcome in. And you never know. Detroit could end up drafting the next point Kucherov to Brinkett and nobody. Well, that's exactly. You just don't know. And AA lost his jersey number to Athanasiou. That is true. Or Hunter lost. Athanasiou lost his jersey number to Athanasiou. My goodness. Yeah, mulligan time. Mulligan time, Tim. And I met Everly when I was a kid. Nice guy. Wish he was back for sure. I'd take Everly all day on my team. 100%. And let Tim run your stuff. No doubt. Let Tim get things doing because I can't make words tonight. And can't wait to see that McDavid line tonight. Absolutely. Black History Month tonight at the Vegas or Anaheim Ducks Coliseum. What am I? See, I can't even make a sentence here. Good thing it's pregame. And here we go. Detroit? Yeah, Detroit's not mad. And there are groundbreakers on the ice right now. Lots of respect. Oh man, Willie O'Ree, guys. Man, if you ever get, the thing is, you have got to find a couple of books on Willie O'Ree. The stories that he has to tell, the stories that have been told about him are absolutely phenomenal. I remember hockey history books that my parents bought for me when I was 10 years old. Man, those were fantastic. Those were fantastic. Fantastic. All right, and Andrew, just we don't need to go there in the chat. Seriously, we do not need to be throwing it down. Dude's a legend. Dude is a legend. Here we go. We just took the fastest team in the NHL and made them faster. We did. We did. You throw on Athanasiou, you throw on Tyler Ennis. Mike Green slows us down a little bit, I think, but passing there, right? That's what we're looking for. And so excited to see them at T-Mobile tomorrow. Yeah, that's going to be fun. T-Mobile's going to be good. So Mike Smith is starting, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to be a fantastic effort because Mike Smith has yet to lose more than 2 games in 2020. The lineups very quickly. I will flash them for you. Pay attention. And there's the scoreboard. Let me just pay this attention for a quick second. There you go. There's the lineup. Take a screen grab, whatever you got. It's going away right now. Let's get to this NHL hockey game tonight. And here we go. John Gibson getting it going. And he's 17-24 and 5, 301 goals against average, 903. Jimmy, welcome in. Jeremy, welcome in. And Jules, that was for you. I was ready for some hockey. I didn't get to do the hyped up intro. Probably a good thing. Everybody's sleeping already. It's been a rough week or a weekend around here. You don't even see any cats in here, so that's what kind of weekend it's been. Kyler Yamamoto out of lineup. That's what kind of weekend it's been for the Oilers. And now you've got the new line starting out. Josh Archibald, Nugent Hopkins, Draisaitl. We're off and running. My goodness, nobody's talked about anything. Mike Smith already having a fine and dandy missed time playing the puck. And now you've got Josh Archibald working it back. Darnell Nurse looking for a pass. And picture on Sportsnet a bit dark. It's I don't know if it's almost got like a darkish orange tinge to it. A little bit of dark, a little bit of orange in there. I don't know how you would describe that. Not quite a sepia, but my goodness, not looking sharp. Not looking sharp. And Ennis first shift now. Well, I'm still seeing Nuge, Draisaitl, Archibald getting it going, and Nuge can't get that backhand pass down like Mr. Leon Draisaitl can. But here you go, you got Josh Archibald offside. And here we go. Heinen in the lineup for the Ducks. They've still got Silverberg. They've got Jones. They've got Deloria, Augustino, and Rowney on their lineup. Lindholm, Manson. That's still a pretty good go. Larson, not our Larson. Delzato, Dujos, and Irwin. My goodness, we don't take advantage. And the Tampa Sportsnet camera was bad. Yeah, we don't want to talk about that. That was rough. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get this going. So far, the Oilers playing a little bit too much in their zone to get this going. Now up the boards. It's so, look at Tyler Ennis going. Look at that speed, man. Tyler Ennis just working around. Now he's got Connor McDavid. Ooh, Athanasiou gets tied up there by the defenseman, or he might have had an easy tap in. And look at this play. Ooh, man, Mike Green's got to learn about Mike Smith coming to play the puck. Mike Green slows her down there. And here we go. Mr. William Legason playing with Mike Green. His first pass as an Oiler up the ice to Riley Sheehan. Look at that. You know what? It was a good pass. Good little vision. Right-hand shot pass onto the tape of a lefty shot. Hit him in the go. And Jules, thank you so much for the dono. We're on the board. $2 to the stream tonight. And I've got something specialer to share with you guys in the intermission when we get there. Something I'll throw your guys' way. Alex Chase on the Oilers still looking for their first shot. Sheehan gets it. Hits the side of the net. And so it's Sheehan, Chase on. And yeah. Marcus Granlund tonight. Tell me if that's what your projected third line after the trade deadline was. Probably not mine, but it is what it is. And Tim and I'm guys playing for pride next year. Absolutely they are. Absolutely they are. We got Bear back here. Here we go. Darnell Nurse going to outlet this pass to absolutely nobody. That's going to be an icing. Good night. Terrible pass. 17-18 to go, and then we're coming back the other way. Those Beaches look quite mint, though. And do I think Smith returns next year, and what do I think his cap hit would be? I do not think that Smith will be back next year. That said, you really just don't know. You just never know, and that's all right, because I wouldn't mind Smith back. This is something that Tim's been on my case to get a video up, and I still haven't. Maybe tomorrow. No, tomorrow we got a hockey game, but it's at 8:30, so maybe that's what I do. I discuss Mike Smith after tonight's hockey game. That's somebody keep me in the loop here, because I have great ideas some nights on stream, and then I totally never capitalize on them, and that's unfortunate. Here we go. Smith will have offers over $1 million. Well, yes, he might have offers over $1 million, but think about a deep playoff run here and getting the chance to do it again for sure. And Skinner going to be in the CHL in 2 to 3 years. The way it's going in the AHL, hopefully, but the way it's also going in the AHL, not looking like it. As here we go. Yes, Robert, nice save by Smith. And he did help us get this far. And honestly, veteran goalies are kind of a weird gamble, right? Is 1 year they might be fired because they have something in the tank left to prove, and then all of a sudden they think they have more left and they don't. And so much to consider with veteran goalies, right? You think? And I mean, realistically, look at what Dwayne Rollison still was doing on terrible Oilers teams after trying to win a cup and going down in game 1 of 06. So, end of the day, is what it is. And here we go. The Ducks going to start up out of the way, and you got to see what's going on. Ooh, there's a nice little skate at the line. We got to see what goes on here in this zone now. What goes on? Adam Larson gets the turnover like a boss. Gets the job done. Nugent Hopkins pushes that puck ahead. Backhand pass by Leon Draisaitl, who will lead Mr. Adam Larson in on the rush. Adam Larson looking like Darnell Nurse, but he actually takes his man into the boards this time. Turnover for the Oilers. Shot on goal. Block or save by John Gibson. Then you've got Leon Draisaitl trying to dance around a man. Does after losing the puck briefly. And now the Oilers getting to work with this new look second line that includes Tyler Ennis for the time being, because they're trying to get a line shift in. And look at that. Beauty. Beauty. Oh my goodness, the Oilers absolutely raking right now. Look at this offensive zone pressure. This is fantastic. Draisaitl out there. You've got Bear out there. You've got, terrible pass by Draisaitl. And then you've got Darnell Nurse rushing this puck in. It's going to be played up there. Tyler Ennis going to take that shot. Tyler Ennis misses that one high and wide. Watch this. Okay, so realistically, you probably shouldn't have had that puck happen if Draisaitl didn't rip that puck a million miles over top the net. Hit the net, and that bad giveaway by Ethan Bear doesn't happen, realistically. So, follow the play, but still, not a great play by Bear. But you got to read and react, right? That's the end of the day. Darnell Nurse out there, he's got to read and react and learn to not stand behind the net with a man behind the net with him. It'll come with time. It'll come with time. Oh, good to go. That water was good. And this is Little Man 2.0. Desharnais being Little Man 1.0. I don't know. Desharnais is what it is. Here you go. You guys are telling me to pay attention. And who's it going to be? Who's on the ice? Is it Legason or is it Green giving away the puck? Here we go. Let's see what goes on. Liam Legason. Hold on. Hold on. That's a giveaway by Sheehan, but I don't want to blame Mike Green in his first game. That's what I'm thinking. Just watch, hold on. Watch this. Watch how this play develops. Mike Green, yeah. Watch how this comes out of the corner, right? Legason spins. He's got no man. Legason's literally got nobody. Legason's man. That's not Mike Green. Legason was not hustling back. End of the day. Yes, Mike Green was lazy on that play, but he covered his man. Mike Green covered his man. His man was Getzlaf. Sonny Milano came out of the corner, beat Legason back to the top of the dots, and then back to the net. That's end of the day. Yes, you got to collapse better, but I mean, look at it this way. I don't think that's 100% or even 50% Mike Green. He covered Ryan Getzlaf. Getzlaf's the far more dangerous man on a cross slot one-timer right there. And Legason just didn't hustle back. End of the day. That's what I'd say. Yes, Green should be a little bit more aware. Problem is he hasn't played in Tippett's system quite yet. Right? It's going to happen. Somebody's going to get beat in a new system, so not too concerned there. It's just, man, Legason, come on. And I mean, what's Sheehan doing? What is Sheehan doing? Giving away that puck in that spot. And really not that ugly of a start, guys. Think about what that Draisaitl-Nugent-Hopkins combo did in the offensive zone against the Ducks. We just couldn't hit the net. So that's all it is. Here we go. Got an Oilers PP coming up. And Draisaitl's going to go, and he's going to... Are we going to draw a penalty here? That's what you guys are saying? This bang, and Jones trying to stuff that. Where's this penalty? Penalty happened way behind. And here's the thing, Andrew, he pinches for the puck and misses. We're still blaming him. End of the day. And what? Green followed Getzlaf from behind the net. Green had Getzlaf behind the net. It's only natural he follows him into the slot. Quite honestly. And Ben Scrivens better than Koskinen? No. Ben Scrivens, I'm pretty sure, is retired at this point. It's a power play for the Oilers. And man, if Caleb Jones all of a sudden starts lighting it up, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to lose my mind. That's all it comes down to. And yeah, at the end of the day, guys, we can break down that play by Green, by Legason, Sheehan, however you want. End of the day, we're down 1 to Anaheim. It's Anaheim. Anaheim is I mean, seriously, we could go out there and light up 8 straight on Anaheim, still in win 8-1, and nobody would even remember the first goal. Heck, I tell you, when the Oilers score 4 goals, by the time the Oilers scored goal number 4, I forget what the other team scored on goal number 1. You see it in the game reviews, right? I don't even really review the other team's goal because we won. That's what matters at the end of the day. Can't take the 2 points back unless we cheated the scorecard. That's it. And here we go. Henrique for slashing. That's the penalty. So I didn't catch it. I was looking for it. I didn't catch it. Yeah. Anaheim 7th in the division. Yeah, there's like, that's it. And yeah, Bear was running top power play unit last game, and I think he did an alright job. I think we only saw 1 power play though. They did. Oh no, there was 2, and we scored on 1. And let's not to get too far ahead. That's the other thing, right? It's Anaheim. We're down 1-0 because it's Anaheim, but at the other rate, it's Anaheim. We have no problem coming back. Here we go. Get this going. I don't like that White's losing that. That's not what I want to see. As here we go, Bear back to the point. Guys already crapping on Bear. Seriously, give him a chance. He's running the first power play for the first time in his life. Connor McDavid getting it back. I mean, that puck was bouncing all the way through. I don't think Clefbaum keeps that in either. Let's settle for a second. I don't think Clefbaum keeps that puck in at all. Here we go. Get it going down. Chason, we're all yelling at Chase. Oh man, Chason's back on the power play because yike. Look at this. Bear moving that puck at the point. There we go. Chason looking. Taking it. Here we go. Ooh, McDavid. What is McDavid? He's been a little sloppy on this power play. Man. Draisaitl stick checked. Stick checked there, alright. Ethan Bear back across. Now you gotta get Nuge going. Look at this. Ethan Bear making some passes at the blue line. Much quicker. Oof. Look at this. But look at this. Look at this, guys. Give Bear credit. He's back on the penalty kill. And look at this. Instead of playing like Darnell Nurse or Oscar Clefbaum would, he actually skates back with his man and seals him off, and the Oilers get the puck. Let's give him some credit for some defense on the power play. That's what I'm here for. That's what the D-man's out there for. And Cleef's, yeah, no, Clef jumps and knocks the puck down, yes, but when it's bouncing on the ice 2 feet above his stick, that's what I'm saying. It wasn't over Bear's head. It was at his ankle height. Tough to go. And now, problem is, we've got Darnell Nurse out there. I'm not in agreement with this. 6 seconds on the power play, though. Tyler Ennis, Andres Athanasiou out there. Gaetan Oss out there as well. That was a pretty much do-nothing penalty play, but we got the post, right? That could be a totally different game right now if we didn't hit the post. 10:56 to go, and now this line with the 2 new guys getting it going. And I'm not saying Clef isn't way better. I'm saying, realistically, what you gonna do? When the puck's bouncing exactly like it was there on Nurse, end of the day, it's a 50-50 puck, and I wouldn't expect any D-man to come up with it. It's just how you hustle back. Here we go. Back across. There we go. Mike Green making a good save. Of course, Darnell Nurse just doesn't know how to take a pass beyond his own net. That's... Oh, man. Problem is, now we're going to have Mike Green who can actually make a pass in the defensive zone. We're going to have Ethan Bear who, if he doesn't turn it over, makes brilliant passes. And then you're going to have... Oh, man. Yep. Off multiple sticks? Is that off the goal stick? Yeah, that's off of a stick and a skate or 2 sticks right there. And how's the A line, McDavid line? We haven't seen it much. I think we've seen it for, what, 2 shifts so far? And tonight and tomorrow for Kazian. That's all we've got left. Tonight and tomorrow for Kazian, and then we're good, we're gold, we're great. And 10 minutes gone in this first period. Realistically, compared to what I was expecting, I'm quite impressed. The Oilers at least hit the post on the power play, because she could have been a lot worse to start this game. Just the way, just coming out and actually winning in LA, and then trying to come back and win 2 straight after winning in LA against, oh man, I don't know. Ooh, good save by Smith. That's the tough one. And here we go. Let's just get it out here, boys. Let's just get it out. But what you have to do, keep in mind, is Patrick Russell's out there with Granlund. Sheehan's about the only lineup regular. So keep that in mind. Now the Oilers trying to get this puck out. Here we go. It's going to finally go. Stretch pass. Granlund going. And yeah, that, honestly, if anything, I'm very upset on the power play that McDavid made. 2 terrible plays. And Athanasiou already down that. It's about Oilers luck. It's about how she goes being an Oilers fan. It's about the way she would go. Just watch this. I'm going to watch this right here. Bang. And ooh. Yep, that's... Ooh. That was off of the leg. Oh, he's fine. He's fine. He's... Ooh. Never mind. The edge work is rough. Edge work is rough. Athanasiou, just go off, man. Just go off. You've got enough power to get to the bench. Get going. The Ducks are bad. Yep. But that's so Oilers. That's what the Oilers do. They lose to bad teams, so we're good. We're good. Kind of looks like a team playing with a bunch of new guys in the lineup and a bunch of new line combinations. That's the tough part about having Yamamoto go down. Having Yamamoto go down really makes this a tough game to play simply because every single line is a new combination tonight, right? Think, the McDavid line's totally new, the second line's totally new, third line's totally new. What's the fourth line? Except for pretty much new comparatively. It's tough, right? It's very tough. Like I'm saying, it may just simply be not knowing who you're playing with. That's all I'm saying. But at the end of the day, too, you can say the Oilers are playing sluggish. But end of the day, don't forget Anaheim's doing what they got to do to get this pride points going. If it is, it is. Puck over top of the net. Here we go. Shot, and look at this. Darnell Nurse on the ice, so keep an eye. Here we go. What do we got? 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 Here it comes. Why is No. Guys, I see. Yeah, okay. Thank you, Andrew. I see the comments. It starts back like 8 comments ago saying a Ducks goal. Nobody in that mentioned that it's a Darnell Nurse one knee on a cross seam pass. Just seriously, that's... I mean, if you want to sit here and yell about being down 2-0, it has nothing to do with the way the Oilers are playing. Simply Darnell Nurse going to one knee. That's it. Kneeling again, not covering his man. That's all it comes down to. Watch this. As soon as that pass comes across, Darnell Nurse is already on one knee. Watch this. Bang. He was on that one knee before the man could even shoot. What's that going to do? Like, what's that going to do? And it's not even Bear's fault on that one. Not even Bear's fault. It's just simply said Darnell Nurse. And it's realistically not an ugly start. It's just a little bit of nerves, a little bit... I don't know. I'm not going to sit here and count them out. That's the end of the day. We're playing the Ducks. So I'm about to get down. And I mean, we want to get all down on ourselves and jump off the bandwagon tonight. I'll gladly shut down the stream and I'll watch the game and we'll win. But it's just tough. It's just tough, right? And Brett, that's the thing. I'm not too concerned, right? Didn't see you yet. It's end of the day. Darnell Nurse down on one knee. Bad turnover in the slot because, well, a couple of new guys in the lineup. And look at this. Right away, the Oilers get a chance back, and we should be good. We should be gold. Give me a second here. Stretch out and get going. There we go. Bang. Delores, and here I am talking about that. And I don't think we... Well, actually, now with the lineup, with Yamamoto out, you can, technically speaking, move Draisaitl back up to the top line. It depends what Athanasiou is doing on the bench. I don't know if we got a shot Well, and that's loyalty. That's realistically right. That's the edge Kazian has. That's the edge Jujar has. That's the edge Nurse has. But then you see Nurse never want to square up a man in the slot. It's just tough. How do you do it? And no, Darnell Nurse is not getting paid $5.6 million for doing nothing. He's not getting paid $5.6 million this year. He's getting paid $3.2 million this year. Keep that in mind. As much all crap on him, he's only getting paid $3.2 million this year. Think about that. We're paying Chris Russell for nothing. For nothing. And Nurse needs to play a bit smarter. It's so predictable. It's so predictable. You know every time he gets beat, he's going to one knee. Nothing else. Nothing else. Darnell Nurse will go to a knee. That's frustrating. That's watching that night in, night out, and watching a goal against every night. That's tough. That's tough. And that's end of the day. If he didn't do that, I think we would not have too many problems. Mr. Orange had to come in and get himself comfy, and now Robert's getting me confused. We've got 53 people currently watching, guys. Coming in and watch me lose my mind. That's probably it. And yeah, it's been a tough night, but remember, Legason's a rookie, and he's got a new D partner he's never played with, so that's tough. And then you've got the top lines all brand new. You've got the second lines brand new. Third lines, yeah, they've all played together at some point this season, but they're brand new. And fourth line's kind of the most familiar line, but the fourth line's got Jujar Kara on it, so what are you going to do? And only, well, realistically, 3.2 for Nurse is not a bad contract. We signed him to a $3.2 million extension instead of that 5.2. Think about how much people would have been celebrating it, right? Technically speaking, absolutely. Well, thing is, loyalty with it. It's Matt Benning. Matt Benning is the guy that makes William. Like Matt Benning is just a freak on the third pair. You look at his advanced analytical stats. Matt Benning is like a coach's dream. How did Paul Maurice describe Dylan DeMello? That's what you describe Matt Benning as. And Oilers must have been outside seeing today. Don't like they're interested in playing. I don't know. I'm not. I'm not going to sit here and say they've looked great, but I'm not sitting here and writing them off because I know as soon as I do, the whole morale of the stream goes down, and then it's just shut it off after the first period because it's just not worth it at that point. Sitting here and arguing with ourselves, looking like a bunch of yahoos after our team's sitting in third place, right? That's all it comes down to. And here we go. Every time Oilers are down, he says it's over. Everybody says it's over after the Oilers are down. And here we go. Leon looks like the guys. Hard, right? Like Leon Draisaitl's playing with Josh Archibald for pretty much the second time this year. End of the day, right? And Jujar Kara will gladly fight. Problem is, I don't know if he's going to be able to take Delorier. That's the problem. And what do we got? Why did Benning get scratched? I think they just wanted to get Mr. Mike Green in there. I think also somebody mentioned Benning might be injured again yesterday, if I read Twitter right at one point on the trade deadline. So keep that as well. I think they just need to get their heads in the game just a little off. Well, first off, you need to get communication going. That's the key, right? This Oilers team, like I said, 4 brand new lines tonight. Plus, well, technically Jones and Larson have only played a couple of games together. The only pairing that's played any substantial time out of our 7 lines, 3 D lines, 4 offensive lines, is simply put, Nurse Bear are the only ones that have spent any time together, so tough to go. And 23 plus minutes of ice time for Darnell Nurse in 9 straight games. Goodness sakes. Here we go. You guys are starting to say Nurse close. What you want to see is this going to get going. And Headhunters, you're going to head out. All right, sounds good. The Oilers almost took it too many men there. And all right, Andrew, like that's the stuff we don't need in the stream. Let's be serious here. Here we go. Oof. Oh man, good chance. Good chance. You know what? Honestly, that's Dry just passing it up, but oof. That's exactly the same with Same with the Draisaitl chance on the power play. Like, yeah, that's sticking the way it gets tough. And you talk about that, right? You look at that, Cody. You look at that, right? You think Nuge gets all of that puck and Draisaitl gets all of the puck on the power play? Suddenly we're 2-2. We've had our chances. It could have been Andrew, but end of the day, I just trying to keep the chat clean, right? It's the chat goes probably any given night, and guys, I want you to keep this in mind. Any given night, the age range in the chat is anywhere from 6 to 7 years old to 77 years old. So that's the age range, right? And I mean, end of the day, right, is I want to keep absolutely everybody happy in pretty much a 70-year age gap. So it's tough. I don't want people asking, like, I don't want things cropping up because of me, and it's not that it's more you saying it, but at the end of the day, it's my stream, and I got to make sure things are taken care of. And Anaheim has a lot of new guys too, so I'm not sure if we can blame new faces in the lineup. Get it, but at the same time, look at the other side. Yes, but Anaheim's, I don't know, Anaheim's in a much different position, if that makes sense, right? Anaheim, their new guys are there to make an impact on sticking around, right? These guys are playing for their career in Anaheim. It's tough. And Andrew, I know 2-year-olds that are on YouTube. Trust me, mind blowing, that parents allow their toddlers on YouTube. It just that's my frustrating part, right? I have no clue who's watching, so I want to make sure anyone who's watching and actually knows how to use YouTube doesn't have problems crop up that I don't want to crop up for people. So keeping it going. Here we go. Let's get this going here. I think realistically what the Oilers need to get going, is just simply whip that puck around. Like right now, what they're doing right here on this shift, they whipped the puck completely, got the shot. There we go. Getting it going at the end of the day. And Robert, there we go. Let's get it going. Just keep this puck whipping around. And that's, I think, end of the day, if you're talking about what the Oilers are missing, is not necessarily that they're having a bad start or they're just not caring enough. You take a guy like Kailer Yamamoto. Out of your lineup who's just been an absolute spark, kick in the butt, whatever you want to say. And my goodness, it's tough. And Johnny, we got to grease those wheels. Yes, we do. We got to grease the wheels of the Oilers. But end of the day, like I'm saying, to my point, Yamamoto was that grease. So we're just looking for somebody to start turning over pucks and get it going. Still think Dry gets 100 points tonight, absolutely. And of course, they're not going to call anything on McDavid. That's tough. What? Okay. Real? You leave it there. I'm not going to touch that. I'm going to leave that there, but we'll leave that there. We need a nice solid right wing. Well, our nice solid right wing is Mr. Kailer Yamamoto. I know he's a rookie, but that's it. Here we go. Yeah. Here we go. And Andrew, to your point, and I know you're seeing Tim's point here, as we get things going, that's going to be whistled down hand pass. The reason I keep the stream as clean as humanly possible is simply put, me around kids versus me on the truck at work, two totally different people. But what I keep in mind is, right, there's a time and a place, and at the end of the day, just my chat is my chat, right? And I take everybody seriously, and everybody deserves equal and fair opportunity. And I mean, end of the day, I don't want to be the reason some 5-year-old kid learns a word they shouldn't, and then I have to get an email from a parent and apologize. That's end of the day. That's all I want to avoid that situation. Here we go. And when's Neil coming back? A week? 2 weeks? Sometime in there. Sometime in there. And you won against Boston? Yes, we did win against Boston at one point. You're back? Sounds good. Neil skated the other day. Yeah, apparently that's when we got the update. We're not too sure. And need a regroup? Well, you know what? Intermission coming at the right time. Oh, here we go. Patrick Russell taking a big old swig down the ice there, trying to get that home run pass. Nashville defeats Ottawa. I think if anyone, at least St. Louis beat Chicago, but if anyone should be concerned about anything tonight is the fact that everybody else won. That's the concerning part. But that's kind of also what's been happening, right? The Oilers have won when other teams have lost, and the other teams have won when the Oilers have lost. And at the end of the day, guys, what I'll tell you is the math, right? We've got 20 games. We've got what is it? 20 games to go. The math to make the playoffs, we need to go 11-9. 11-9. Pick them where you lose 9 games. Simple go, right? That's simple go. So we're good there. And it's not that I'm comfortable losing this game, but it's Anaheim. I think I've said. I think what I've said is simply put, easy as this. I did not expect a good game tonight. End of the day, that's all it is. And yes, Andrew, that's 100%. I get that point too. 100%. Problem is, I can do what I can do to control it, and end of the day, parents have to step up. I mean, my buddy X that comes into the chat, he'll tell you I was judging him pretty hard for giving his kid his phone, but end of the day, right? Like, we live in a different world. Trust me, we live in a completely different world than what I used to. Like, you think where I came, 1999, I was 3-4 years old? Ay. What do you do? Right? 3-4 years old. I had a Game Boy Color when I was 5 years old. Dropped it. Asked my parents to buy me a new one. You know what they told me? I'll tell you. It's been a terrible period. We're just a little bit off the rails here, but when I dropped a Game Boy Color when I was like 4 or 5 years old, I think what my parents told me is straight up work for it. Now my parents own a family business, and like I could make little bits of money here. You know what I had to do to make money? I got paid. We had a hotel in Cold Lake, and there was a bar in the hotel, and that was back just as things were shifting from smoking inside bars to you had to go outside to smoke. And this is an old-timey story, it seems. This is like 20 years ago-ish. How I made money on Saturday mornings, right? Money to buy whatever I wanted to on the weekend. I had to pick up with my hands dirty, discarded cigarette butts off the ground. I had to pick them up, throw them in a pail, and put them in the pail. And then, once I had picked them up, I had to throw them into the garbage can. But I had to count them out individually to see how many cents. Each cigarette butt was worth 1 cent. That's it. 1 cigarette butt was worth 1 cent, and I had to pick those up. That's a true story. Seems absolutely ridiculous to be telling now, but yeah. And Robert, yeah, you probably do. That's the crazy part. I forget how young I am. I am absolutely young. And when I say Dolynny, you say TV. Well, I said both. And new players need more practice time together in order to get this team better. Realistically, we also lost Yamamoto. End of the day, that's what it comes down to. I think if anything, I'm going to blame Kyler Yamamoto. Was my work unionized? No, that would be something crazy. And David, absolutely, that's what I'm throwing it down to. In Euphoria, you paid at that pub in our band? Probably. You know what? If you know, let me see if I can throw. Obviously, Dolynny, you'd know the name. You'd probably know my grandfather if you played at the bar then. So that's interesting. Started from the bottom. I've been hustling for years. Like that's a crazy thing. Like everybody always tells me, "Oh, Tyson, why are you hustling the views?" I'm like, "Oh man, I should tell them that story. I've never hustled things all my life. Definitely held me accountable. Things a lot of parents fail to do today. Yeah, that's the frustrating part, right? I see how I was raised, and I absolutely hated how I was raised. Now I see how I was turned out, and I'm fine. No, not the hotel on the lake in Cold Lake South, what used to be Grand Center, because what happened in Cold Lake, simply put, is they merged all three towns together, right? Medley, Cold Lake, and Grand Center all together. So it was the Grand Center Hotel in Cold Lake, which was the Grand Center Hotel in Grand Center. So that's it. So it used to be a big blue building just off of Highway 28 driving through the south side of Cold Lake. Alright, do we actually want to talk about this period? Should I give you the stats or should I just continue telling you stories from my youth? Because I'm feeling, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. An Italian you don't understand is Tippett, call the friggin' timeout and get the boys to relax and play the game. He does not like to do that. I just don't understand it. End of the day, he does know what he has in this team, right? This team's not scared to overcome adversity. Problem is, the adversity is we lost Mr. Kyler Yamamoto today, and we haven't been able to get it going, and that's crazy. Do I think Canucks will stay in the hunt with Markstrom out 4 weeks? Hopefully. I'd like to see all three Canadian teams take it. That's all. And there we go. That's what we want to see. Alright, Tim wants to see it. So, here we go, guys. What I got for you, I got a specialty item for you tonight. Is simply put, what I did is on the weekend I went and designed some stuff here. Let me see if I've got this going. As here we go, 3 listings for you on there. Dolynny TV merch. So guys, I know you've been asking about this, and I'm gonna put this in the chat right now as some t-shirt designs I did. It's not to say you guys need to want to buy tonight. I just want some feedback on it. I want to see, like, is this what you're looking for? Or is it what do you want to see? So there is the merch store link right now. I'm going to give you that right there, and I'm going to see what you can do. See if you like kind of what I've pulled together. Now, stuff to go, and of course, we'll find out. Now, this said, let's get back to story time here. It's not the Lakeland Inn. The Grand Center Hotel has actually been demolished. The city of Cold Lake bought it off of my family and demolished it due to asbestos within the building, so it's good to go. And lines will click, well, that McDavid line will click as long as Athanasiou's healthy. And Smith, I think Smith played a fine period. I mean, you look at the plays we made in front of him, what are you going to do? And yeah, definitely Tim, thank you for getting that going. Everybody hit the like button, absolutely tough. That's the thing I haven't too much tonight because we've been too focused on getting things done elsewhere. Definitely have to get things going with getting things going with the stream because the Oilers aren't having a great night. Now that said, let me go get you some stats here. Just going to check that one quickly. That's gone down. That's alright. That was doing exceptional, but that's just the way she goes. And let me see what we got going here. And alright, we're up there. We've had total to come through 343 people come through the stream in the first 49 minutes. That's a little nuts. And definitely, if you're new to the stream right now, hit that. He wants all 3 Canadian teams, including the Flames, his throat spasm quite noticeably. Just is what it is. What are you going to do, right? I do want to see it end of the day because that's good for Sportsnet, right? And Sportsnet's cutting back staff. And if I ever want a job at Sportsnet, well, they got to start hiring, not cutting. So that's like getting going. And no, that is actual merch, guys. It is available to buy, but again, give me more impressions and what you'd like to see. I don't know if this is what I'm sold on, so don't feel like going that way. And Andrew, you could have designed some T-shirts for you when you were in new media class. Well, that's merch stores that exist now online, so it's beauty that way. But that's good to go. And McDavid and Athanasiou, man, that's going to be a trippy one for a while. Don't have chemistry. They played. I'll tell you how much much time Athanasiou and Connor McDavid played together that first period. Reminder, Oilers did have a power play that period, so that cuts into McDavid's ice team time. Oh, we're back to a Tim Mulligan time. So, simply put, Connor McDavid played a total of 6 minutes and 16 seconds, and Athanasiou played 6 minutes straight up. So, not much ice time. They're not even on pace for 20 minutes each tonight. That's what it is. And just tuned in, Chris, it is 2-0 for the Anaheim Ducks. AA, yeah, I'm pretty much going to have to go with AA. That's what it's going to go. And yeah, that's right. Loyalty gets it, guys. That's... If you don't get where I'm going, and I mean, a lot of you didn't understand, first off, at the start of the year, why I was so die-hard that the Oilers had to make the playoffs. I didn't care how terrible the team was, how unsustainable the team was, whatever you wanted to say. The reason is I have been there. I have live streamed playoff games and had 125 people in the chat. And let me tell you, you want to talk about being excited for Oilers hockey? That is what it's all about. Athanasiou, I know, but I always want to throw an N in there. That's my hard part. Is I want to call him Anthony too, and that's just terrible. And need to try that Timbit cereal. What? There's Timbit cereal? I need to find that. Recommend you follow the lead of Holland and live with AA. I may. You know what? If Holland's calling him AA, that might actually be the play. And Puljujärvi on the right wing, guys. I think more and more with this Puljujärvi thing getting kicked down the road. I think it's coming together. That he may end up coming back here. I feel like Anaheim is working us physically right now. That may be, right, guys? We don't have Kazian in the lineup, and of course, Jujhar Khaira hasn't played too much. We'll be good. I'll need a few more mods if it was Battle of Alberta stream. Let me tell you, I think I'd have to pay my mods overtime to work that stream. That'd be crazy. And Lee, stories might just make this game worthwhile. Here's to the comeback. Well, let me tell you, hopefully I've got a couple more if this game gets out of control. I'll just gladly sit here and tell you all the stories. And yes, Johnny, it is, but I've already established where my lines are, and it's fine if I set lines. So 10-6 the shots. Lee, sorry guys, I'm not giving Lee the credit where credit is due. So we had Jules donate $2. Now Lee's gone up 5 times. We're up to $12 on the stream, guys. That is absolutely nuts, because what that's going to allow me to do is get some merch for the guys that have contributed quite a bit, like obviously Tim. We got to get Tim a nice t-shirt or a hoodie or something. So that's what I'm doing a lot. Everything is coming in March, and that's when all this craziness that you guys have been doing in the chat with the donos is coming together. And here we go, as missing Gagne. Yeah, wouldn't that be something if the Oilers were missing Gagne in this one? And let's see, Puljujärvi better come back for a year to get value for his contract, so we can boo him every time he touches the puck. Well, technically, we're not paying Puljujärvi anything right now, so that's fine. And yeah, Lee's definitely got the big vote of confidence tonight. Hopefully we can get this going. And Lee, that's what I like to see, is when we get it going, hopefully we need it for you. And here we go. Ethan Bear is very underrated. And that's exactly. Thing is, freedom of expression, free speech, it's all stuff. And that, guys, that's political stuff. We're leaving it at that. I've already put you where it is. And this is Dolynny TV, the first intermission, yeah. First intermission, very off the rails. And Elijah, I think Mr. Ethan Bear is right where he needs to go. And Canadians don't get out of hand. That's really lie. We get overly orderly. Well, that is the thing. Everybody, when Canadians get uppity, we get pretty sorry pretty quick. And it just seems like everyone is emotionally drained. No jumper urgency. Yeah, like I said, the lines are shuffled up. It's a new game. It's the second one in LA, right, in Anaheim, technically speaking, so let's get it going. All right, let's talk some hockey. Tim wants to get back on the rails here, so we'll get back on the rails. Stream getting off the rails here quickly. 10-6 the shots on goal. Tim, if you wonder why I'm avoiding the stats, because I knew the stats were going to be ugly. 10-6 the shots for the Ducks, so technically speaking, the Oilers shoot the puck 4 more times. We could have 3 goals. Just there we go. 17-8 the hits for the Ducks. So they came out. They knew the Oilers were ripe for the picking, right? New bodies in the lineup, and they knew what they were coming. And let's not kid ourselves. The Ducks are a banging team. 8-8 the face-offs. 2 minutes for the Ducks, so it is what it is. 5-3 the giveaways for the Oilers. So again, yeah, you want to talk about the stat that sinks the Oilers most nights, it is the giveaways, 5-3. And the problem is, I don't look at the giveaways so much as sinking us if we've got a positive plus-minus when it comes to takeaways. That being said, we're at 1 takeaway, so we're -5 on puck battles, technically speaking, is what that stat would be called. And 4-3 the block shots. Just is what it is. And Real, come on, Real. Keep it on the rails, buddy. Keep it on the rails. You know what's up. Just talk food. Just talk food. Here we go. Don't see Ennis and Athanasiou working out on the same line. You know what? I didn't see enough of them. See enough of them. Here we go. What do we got? Somebody, School Stinks Butt says keywords Cold Lake. And here we go. Alright, guys. If we want to talk politics, I'll head off. Everybody get on Twitter. I'm sure Twitter will be lit with politics today. I'll hop on my personal account and we'll get this going. But, we're keeping it hockey. Archie Henderson. I mean, I guess maybe I should be paying attention to what Archie Henderson has to say. Where going? And yeah, speaking of food, that's what we're missing. I haven't been munching on anything. I gotta go grab water. Somebody get me the new Burger King item. Actually, hold on. I got the biggest question. Let's get that Mary Brown's spicy stuff they were talking about. I had Mary Brown's today, so we gotta get going. Where's Vigo when you need him? Be right back. All right. Here we go. There's real talk food. How about Bouchard seasoned steak from a couple of streams ago? I think I might have. I think I came halfway into that. Now there's time. Gene doing the interview. Gene getting it done. And here we go. The USA KFC donut sandwich. That is just that's just nuts. And cooking videos. Does Eric Grabba do cooking videos? I imagine that would be probably about as good as who is it on the Raptors? Serge Ibaka does a lot of that. And Jason, no, I'm just going to bathroom, water, do it all again next period. And him, I really mean it. It's not even a Bear Claw chicken sandwich. How cheap are them? What's Bear? Oh, Bear Claw chicken sandwich? Is that like Bear Claw is in that children's snack? That'd be rough. And of course, this stream has more views than Kenny's earlier. Okay, hold on. Okay, guys, I'm just done with the political posts, so we're done. Anything political is up and out of here, removed from now on. Tim, if you can just help me out there, that'd be good. And Connor, keep it hockey, keep it Mary Brown's. Ennis gets the game winner. Connor's gonna yell that Ennis gets the game winner. All right, somebody has to remember this. Somebody take a screenshot of this and send it to me because I'm gonna forget what Connor said, and that's gonna be brutal. This rate, 92 points will be a wild card spot. Like I said, 94 is a comfortable spot for me. Connor, shout out to you. Thank you. So it's Lee, Jules, and Connor on the board tonight. I wonder how Connor Garland slipped so far down the draft, and he's getting better every year. Connor Garland, solid pickup by them. I, for one, come terribly impolite when people order burgers when they could eat donairs. Well, I'm saying, food is the ultimate divider, and I love a good divisive talk on food. That's the end of the day. Food divisive, ooh, good to go. That's where we get to go. Get some frosted flakes. I need to get to myself some Bang and Sierra oil again. That wasn't even words. I need to get some good cereal again. I've been roughing it with the old Cheerios lately. What's a guy doing eating Cheerios? Dude's an adult and he's eating Cheerios. It's like stuff your parents make you eat as a kid. Alright, anyway, back to hockey, ladies and gentlemen. Let me get the schedule for you. Tomorrow on Sportsnet, it's the Avs and the Buffalo Sabres. I almost feel like I gotta go over to Troy's house and live stream that one with him. Get him going because it's going good. And Oilers versus the good old Vegas Golden Knights. That's going to be good. And Thursday, it's the Flames versus the Nashville Predators. I don't know why there isn't any Scotiabank Wednesday night hockey tomorrow night. And ladies and gentlemen, speaking of Dolynny's mini crullers, that's what I'm having. Ooh, mini crullers, that's alright. And mashed potatoes, we don't want to talk about that. I devoured way too big of a bowl and I feel like terrible right now. And Tim's all for food. I'm pretty good with food too. Johnny, rough go. And Sour Patch Kids cereal, that just doesn't even sound good. Drysaddle's on the ice, Nuge is on the ice. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This should be good. Anybody notice that second line is the first line even with Connor back? Well, now that you've got Ennis and Athanasiou up there, I think, technically speaking, that's back to being a top line. Cheerios are good. What am I talking about? Cheerios are good, but they're not elite. Cheerios will do, but they're not elite. Second period. See if we can get something going. Tim's ready to be back on board with hockey. I don't want to have to go tell another story about old slave labor intensive jobs I used to have. Not that I hated them. I loved working as a kid. And here we go. Oilers already in. Same thing happening to start the period. That was rough. The Oilers get into the zone, get a beautiful entry, and Josh Archibald claps it a million miles wide. Alright, that's not how I want to start, but how about starting with Leon Draisaitl protecting the puck, scooping behind the net, and we're good. There's the shot on net, nothing going there. Career high, 26 minutes and 58 seconds career ice time versus the LA Kings last night. Good to go. Cheerios are great with bananas. I've done the Cheerios with bananas at camp. Definitely have done that. And yeah, Cinnamon Toast Crunch is an elite cereal. Twitter, check that on Twitter. Twitter will tell you that. This said, the Oilers doing elite things on the attack. Doing the elite games, but can't get this puck going. You know what? We've played the first minute 15 in the Ducks zone, more or less. This is good. It's pretty good. So here we go. Athanasiou gonna go and look at that. Use the speed. Oilers, this is my frustrating part. We've started this period better, right? We have 7 shots and Tough Cuff. My man, $20. So we're up 10 as we've got that expiring. So 10, 20, 40. Connor's expiring. We've had the one, of course, from Lee, and now we've had the one from Jules. So we're up to $40 on the stream. My goodness, you guys, whew, are going nuts. Absolutely nuts tonight. We got to get this going. We got to get this going at some point tonight, because you guys are throwing it around like it's going down, and it's not going down quite yet. Like tricks. Tough Cuff for a big dono. Absolutely. Absolutely. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, $42 thrown down on the stream, and the Oilers are down 2-0, and I have not done any real Oilers coverage this stream. You guys are insane. Let's get this going. Tough, again, thank you so much. And again, thank you, Connor, so much as well. So we got to get this going into the Duck zone. Problem is, we knock it down with the stick, and it's immediately back onto the Ducks' hands. And now I'm seeing Mike Green and William Lagesson out there. And yeah, definitely a lot of cereal for $42. Here we go. Chase on. Oh, man. Chase on. Oh! Man, that is frustrating. Okay, I'm back into the game. But Chiasson is so frustrating simply because Chiasson is so frustrating because all he has to do is drive against the boards. Drive against the boards deep into the zone with his big 6'4" frame. That's all he has to do. Drive it deep with his 6'4" frame, and he would be so effective. So effective, and he just doesn't do it. And real, is that nutritive cereal varnish that Clark Griswold was working on in National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation that they did the presentation on. Look that up. I'm going to throw that back your way. Look that up if you haven't watched Christmas Vacation. That's too many Christmases getting it going. And I don't know, just he used his speed but couldn't get it going. Tim was born cranky. I was born blue. Does anyone want to hear that story? Probably not. I want to explain a couple of things with me. Talk about being born blue. Here we go. Shot in. John Gibson. We'll save that one for the intermission. Here we go. 16:44 to go in this second period. And somehow, ladies and gentlemen, this has been a better period for the Oilers, and they've missed the net probably just as much as they did in the first. Just simply getting it going. Russell getting feisty. I love when Russell gets feisty. Chason needs to stay. Here's the thing. Chason, love him. Just need to simply drive the puck deep. Honestly, ooh, here we go. Russell against Irwin and against Delorier. Man, if Patrick Russell handed it to Nicholas Delorier, I think the Oilers' Twitter would explode. Honestly, I think that would be absolutely nut. And no Christmas bonus. That's right. Tim's got me. Alex Chiasson. Just drive the puck deep. And I've been saying that all year. You can look that up on every Dolynny TV stream this year. As Tough Cuff Stono's still up there and absolutely rocking my world. I can't believe it's orange. That's fantastic. But it just... so frustrating. Just frustrating. Here we go. 16:07 to go. The shots are up 3 already, and we're only 4 minutes in. This is good, fantastic news as Oilers fans. Better period. We should have about 5 shots this period. Those 2 didn't miss in the first minute. Now, this said, Caleb Jones, again, I don't understand the hesitation here. Caleb Jones is getting worked over by 2 Ducks, and no wingers coming in to help him. That's it. I don't understand that, but Oilers doing some weird things tonight, and I mean, some of the regulars doing the weird things too. Or we're good. And yes, was Yak City Gaming, you betcha, way back in the day. Dolynny TV, the old Yak City Gaming. And McDavid hauled down a no call. Well, we missed the hook on McDavid earlier. That's it. Look at this. Draisaitl plays that one in. Nooch can't get it going. And now, you've got... Who's that? Is that Tyler Ennis? That's Tyler Ennis. Come on. Mike Green's got to get this going. Mike Green, man, that's an effortless cross-seam pass in the defensive zone. Look at this. The guy has such... Look at that. Look at that play by Mike Green. I'm sorry. You know what? He might have not had a great play on that first goal, and then a shot there by Tyler Ennis. He gets the right idea, just can't get it going. Okay, Johnny, we're pushing it. Leave it there and I'll be good. Stop pushing the chat. And Evan, Zach Kassian is back. Tough. Saturday. All right, guys, real. Johnny, leave it. I don't want things getting out of hand here. Things are getting out of hand. And that's all good. Ian, I appreciate you watching anytime you can. Guys, that's the end of the day. If you watch anytime, I don't much care. Just watch whenever you can. Sorry, I'm really liking what I'm seeing. I'm loving what I'm seeing here. Bang, bang. The Oilers are working this puck. Getting it going. And Johnny Bear is getting it. Ethan Bear getting it going. Alright, guys. Alright. Thank you, Tim. Rockstar Tim. Here we go. Nothing happening substantial, but that was a solid shift. They get the icing and we're getting it going. Look at that pass. Mike Green. Seamless. Up the gut pass to Connor McDavid. If that's what we're going to watch, I'm all game for that all day. Ooh, what a play by Draisaitl as well. Here we go. Here we go. Gotta get something going here. 13:22. 13:22 to go at some point. And, ooh. I think, like, all those bodies just calamity'd in the neutral zone. That was looking like the Cold Lake Ice game in Killam the other night. Shot, nothing missed there. And Zach's my man. Guys, I know I was probably in the wrong to defend Zach Kassian's skate kick, but you defend your guys. You defend your guys. 12:43 to go. And Troy, welcome in. Hope school was good today. Better than the trade deadline for the Avalanche yesterday. Mike Smith, nice save. Nice save. And how does McDavid get tired when he mostly coasts? I mean, that's probably why he plays so much tonight, but, like, look at that. I honestly don't know what happened. McDavid goes down. You see Caleb Jones get tangled up. That was a disaster in it. And if Ryan Getzlaf passed behind him, for sure. It's first game with 3 new players. Understandable that this game might seem shaky. Hopefully chemistry starts building in this game. Second period's been better. It's been more watchable. I guess that's the thing. The first period, unless you know it's going to be rough, was going to be rough to watch. I expected it to be rough. Problem is now we're down 2-0 and have to chase 2-0, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. And Troy? Yeah, yesterday I was feeling bad for you. Especially, okay, I'll put it this way. I'll leave Troy's, and the Oilers made another trade. I was at Troy's specifically to make sure I caught every single Oilers trade. And then I get home, I shovel the sidewalk, I start to load laundry, and the Oilers somehow in that time made another trade. And man, Troy gets what? Think about what Troy had to take home. Think about what Troy had to take home at the trade deadline yesterday. Michael Hutchinson, the worst goaltender in the NHL, and Vladislav Nemesnikov. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. How could you be happy with that? And Troy, understandably, wanted more, should have got more. Wanted to do just play a couple shifts together. We do have it in us to give tonight. Now that said, Tough Cuff, appreciate it. Thank you so much, man. You have no clue how much all your guys' donations are going to come together when I actually get my plan put together. And here we go. NHL feels rigged. It's bias. I think refereeing, anytime you have a human calling a game, there's going to be bias, unconscious or not, and that's definitely good. And then Ennis has looked good tonight. Ennis looked, you know what, he's been battling and getting it going, so we're hoping. And Yanni, is that how I pronounce it? Yanni? And someone's getting mod? I don't know who's getting mod. We'll have to figure it out. And who remembers Victor Faust? Who doesn't remember Victor Faust? And Moses? You never say never. I think a lot of people would have said that about Washington with Ovi. And here we go. And Shry, come on, man. Don't be doing that. Don't be doing that. Draisaitl out there with Nuge and Archibald. There's a duck down. That's Hampus Lindholm. Draisaitl just wrecked Hampus Lindholm into the boards. He's going to get up slow. And this might just be what we need. This is just what we need. Here we go. Oh, I'm not saying. Here we go. Watch this. Watch this. Oh, man. Draisaitl. Oof. Draisaitl just dang near ended Lindholm. Watch this play. He catches him with the shoulder, and Lindholm. Oof. That is not comfortable to go 15 miles an hour into it. He's got the Moonshine Cup. Yeah, I do got the Moonshine Cup tonight. I knew somebody would mention it. That's why I decided to bust it out. And Tim, all good. Okay. You know I appreciate whatever time you can spend. I didn't even know you were on a phone call. I'm terrible tonight. Hampus Lindholm out. There we go. We'll take it. Ladies and gentlemen, that could be the swing of the momentum we need in this hockey game. Draisaitl getting a shoulder down on Lindholm and wrecking him into the end boards. No, he didn't smack him. He lost an edge, but Draisaitl's shoulder rides into him, and Lindholm's already lost the edge, and that just ended it bad. That's all it comes down to. And it was used in accuracy montage for neutral. Okay. I was gonna say you could have picked cigarette butts all week, then cashed in on the weekend with your parents. Well, real had to work. Had to go to school. You know, had to go to school. Kindergarten, all that. That was the thing. And here we go. Hate to say, but maybe it will help us. I'm thinking it's gonna help. Exactly. To loyalty's point, take advantage. Take advantage of this. 100%. Take advantage. 500th career game against Colorado on February 21st for Hampus Lindholm. Right answer. Yeah, we got to get this going. You know what? Now their best D-man's out. Go grind. End of the day, you don't have to score this period. If Lindholm's out for the rest of the game, grind. 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 If you want to see Chase on, get out there and absolutely work a puck down deep. Now is the time for Chase on to work a puck down deep and just grind. End of the day, that's all it comes down to. Grind, grind, grind. Because with the D out, my goodness, that's all it comes down to. That's all it comes down to, is you can take advantage by grinding them out this period, and then if hitting Lindholm's out in the third, they're tired, they're beat up, get them done. I don't know if the Ducks are a failure. They won a cup in the past 15 years. Wouldn't call any franchise that's done that a failure. And look at this. 31 goals for Rickard Rakell since 2018. That's it. That's all. And guys, we need Mr. Ennis to score tonight. We've got a man counting on it. And then here we go. Tennis? Cole Ennis. Oh my goodness. No way. No way. Evan, you knew this way ahead of time. Alright, is that top line looking good? Or what? They scoring goals? Hold on, I can't reach the door. Here we go. So I haven't called it. I think Connor also called it way back when. Gotta keep that in note. Here we go. Watch this. This is gonna go good. Mike Smith tips that off the puck. I'm sorry, I'm just watching the Oilers run around in their defensive zone. Connor McDavid though picks up that puck. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We got some. Oh my goodness! What? I'm sorry. What? What? Connor McDavid to double A to Tyler Ennis. Wow. I'm way behind apparently. But that was absolutely unreal. It's all worth it. Look at this. What a play. That is beyond. Athanasiou just absolutely blows the guy's skates out from underneath him with that pass. I'm sorry, if that's the new top line, I'm gold. I am gold. That was unreal. That real money. Way to make a debut, Larry. Absolutely. Wow. That was unreal. Here we go. Let's get this going. We're back in this, ladies and gentlemen. No doubt about it. Tennis is what you're going for? Absolutely. That was a heck of a pass. And right around, Connor McDavid made a heck of a pass too. And look at this. Now the Oilers get the pressure. That is what you do. Work down the defense and get that puck. We're guys getting it going. So here we go. What I have to say, we've got 61 people tuning in. I do have to say is Connor did say that Ennis was going to get the game winner, so Ennis might not be done yet tonight. That was insane. Look at this. Connor McDavid across, hold up on the line, backhand tip sauce over top of the glove. Wow. Ennis's 15th, Double A's 15th assist, McDavid's 54th assist. And my goodness, most since 2014-15 with Buffalo for Tyler Ennis. Wow, that is unreal. And actually, that's real. That's probably the best thing you've said all night. Oil the Ducks. I'm not a fan of seeing Ducks covered in oil, but tonight, I would be. The oil all over the Ducks tonight, be mint. And see, told you guys scored a goal in the second period. Hey, we'll take it. City of Champions. Here we go. We did take that sign down. I don't know what they were thinking. You played Ennis in your draft tonight. That's a fantastic idea. Ennis getting you some points. That's good. Hattie would be special. Yes, a Hattie out of Ennis tonight would be absolutely fantastic. That would be something. A Hattie out of anyone that gets us back in the lead would be good. Well, the Ducks, that sounds wrong. Don't cover us. Okay, that's where I'm leaving it. I'm leaving it. I'm leaving it right there. I ain't touching that the rest of the night. As the Ducks now up on the Oilers, only a goal. Whew, my goodness, what a goal. What a goal. So let me get you some stats here. Shall we go check this out? Shots on goal were 10-6 in that first period after it ended. Now they're 13-13, so it's technically 7-3 so far this period. The hits are 21-11. That's tough. And 15-10 the face-offs for the Oilers, so that's nice to see. 5-4 the giveaways, takeaways still 4-1 for the Ducks, so they're +2 or +4 in the takeaway giveaway category, and block shots 5 apiece. Here we go. And Johnny, yeah. No, it's if you actually ever want to think about purchasing the Sportsnet Now package and you read the details on the Sportsnet Now package, they actually straight up tell you, yeah, we add a 30-second live stream delay. Straight up, we just do it. It's just what we do. They don't even try to hide the fact that they're stupid by adding a delay like that to online stuff, but yeah, they're just like, deal with it. Here you go. Deal with it. You're a subscriber. You bought the package. Deal with it. Deal with it. And Duck Press, yeah, you know what, Duck can be very good. I think I missed out because at the Sportsnet Lounge, I think at Sportsnet Lounge, they have duck sometimes at Rogers Place, and I got pork belly. Now, I'm not going to sit here and complain about the pork belly because, my goodness, it was absolutely light soap, but I would have liked to try that duck. I got talked up a lot about that duck, so that would have been nice to try. And 74 watching now. You guys are insane. You guys are, like, I don't even know what's going on tonight. Thank you so much for tuning in to Edmonton Oilers coverage here on Dolynny TV. If you're new to Dolynny TV, I'd consider hitting that subscribe button, no matter who you are. Definitely want to get it going. And, no. Yeah, it's maybe because internet hiccup. I honestly don't know why they do it, Johnny, but it's weird as all to go. And Archie's having a tough game. Archie's playing with new line mates he really hasn't played a lot of time with, so that's good. Sports Pass, worth it. It will get you everything, including TV, sports, satellite. Good. Nugent Hopkins getting there, though. Nugent Hopkins getting there, and now Archibald's going to get this going. Guys, that puck's bouncing, too. Puck is bouncing a little bit. Right at puck bounced on Ethan Barrow on the power play. It's bounced on Nuge a couple of times. It's been tough. Well, really, you're hoping it happens tonight. That's for sure. 9:17 to go in this second period. Again, I don't know when I last touched a cap. Maybe I should touch them just to know why my nose is itching. But it just is tough. And it was prime rib when you were there. Yeah, no, it was pork belly, and I was absolutely in heaven. Like, pork belly is that perfect mix between bacon and fantastic tenderloin, or yeah, pork tenderloin. So it was good. 77 people. I remember when this channel only averaged 30. Yeah, guys, you know what? Start of this year we were averaging 30. So you know what? It's fantastic. Fantastic to see how far we've come and how much further we have to go. So thank you so much again for tuning into the Oilers coverage here on Dolynny TV tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We got 8:34 to play in this second period. It's kind of toned down. The Oilers starting to get their skating legs going. That's what's been the oh, here goes Connor McDavid, though. And Tyler Ennis can't hang on to that puck, but he bats it around back behind Connor McDavid. And we aren't going there. We aren't going there. That's not a thing. That's I don't want to stereotype, but that's a Cold Lake thing. That's you start itching your nose in Cold Lake, they kind of know what's going on there. And yeah, it was weird times. Bills fan, Ducks fan, Angels fan, Manchester United fan. See, that's one sport I've never gotten into. I've never gotten into, what do you call it? Into soccer. I mean, if Team Canada's doing something, sure, but that's it. Canadian bacon is just ham. I can't even eat pig meat, but I did my research. Back bacon. Back bacon. That's the thing. Back bacon. It's really good. And it's getting to the front of the net at the right time, and it's doing good. All right, guys, we're good. And Anaheim ice looks mushy. Yeah, you know, like I said, the puck has been bouncing tonight, so we're good. And Smith making big saves. We want to see. Here we go. Max Jones. Oh, Max Jones is on the ice. All right. That I couldn't figure out who the Jones was. Oh, okay. Hold on. Hold on. I think I know what the or Nurse's plan was there. I think what Nurse's plan was to allow Mike Smith to just blocker the guy in the face. I think that was the plan. I think Nurse was pushing the man into the crease because the Oilers, let's be serious, the Oilers have had this problem. The Oilers have had some problems lately with guys getting in the crease and scoring goals seconds later. So I think Mike Smith's idea was to allow this man in here and look at this. Bang, bang, and then yep, they just pushed him out. They ended the play instead of letting that goal go in. That was probably realistically, stupidly sounding the best play the Oilers could make. That weird justification? Does it make sense? Because I mean, Pat Maroon in Tampa. Pat Maroon in Tampa is all I've got to say as to why that Darnell Nurse felt he had to make that play. Indefensible, probably. That's if I'm trying to logic it out. Trust me, I don't get it, but we are what we are. We are what we are at the end of the day. John Gibson out to play at 7:12 to go in this period. The Oilers tied in the Ducks shot department. And what if Hemsky didn't score that goal and we drafted Patty Kane? Loyalty. You would have to assume we would have actually drafted Patty Kane. That's good to go. Here we go. I'll win the cup, so thanks. I'll win the cup. All right. Anaheim Ducks thinks Kassian is out with an injury. Someone want to tell him? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That is rough. Yeah, the boys definitely a much better second period. Much better second period. Nurse played worse since getting his deal. I think he's playing under the lights. He played worse leading up to his deal, and he has played a little bit mediocre worse with more minutes, right? Nurse getting overexposed. Last year it was Chris Russell getting overexposed, but this year we're good, right? Here we go. Let's get this going. Let's get this going. Oh. Is that a trip on Mike Smith? Is that literally a trip on Mike Smith? Am I missing something? I think I am. And did I see an Okotoks last week? If not, I yelled Dolynny at some random guy. Steve? Was I in Okotoks last week? I possibly was. I was in, did I go to the gas station? I think I might have. If you saw me at the Petro-Canada 7-Eleven, that's where I would have been. And I was freak. Have I ever been to Tofield? I've been through Tofield. That's it. That's it. And should have traded Sam after that season. Well, who knows? All right, guys. Thing is, I'm quite enjoying seeing Eat in here because it's been a long time since I've seen him. 2015, and guys, that's nuts to think. Guys that were following me in 2015, I didn't even have 1,000 subscribers. I didn't even have 800 subscribers back then. That is nuts. And Steve, I'm deaf at the worst of times, so if you did yell, I would have been terrible. Would have been terrible. And Steve, I'm north side Calgary, north rural. So not in the city, but north of. And I work in Airdrie, and we deliver out to Okotoks, so that's it. That's why I would be in Okotoks. Here we go. 5:22 to go, guys. Minute 22 on this power play. Minute 12 actually, and we're good. And what are you saying, UV? I don't even. Yeah, thank you. I don't know what's going on there. Here we go. This is good man advantage. Good man advantage. Maybe I should pay attention. Chat's been pretty lit up tonight. You guys have been. I don't know if it's. I don't know if it's been. I don't know how you would race it. I don't know how you would rate it. I don't know if I can make words. Why aren't the Oilers winning, Ryan? So far, so good. You know what, honestly? We're doing alright. We're doing alright so far. Quite honestly. Here we go. 29 seconds to go. Guys, on the penalty kill, you know I go a little bit more quiet because I kind of sketch out, but at the same rate, I almost want to pay attention to the chat because one thing I learned from a fan of Junior B hockey is simply put, power play and penalty kills, sometimes you don't want to watch that because it's just tough to watch. You want to see the boys do the right thing, and it makes it nervous when you don't see it. And Ryan, these are easy points, but that's exactly why the Oilers may fan on this chance. Here we go. Oof. Try. Man, the guy's getting sticked up bad, man. Like he's getting held up. Like he's like a convenience store worker at 2 a.m. in Edmonton, getting held up. That's a bad joke, but it's true. That was terrible. Ooh, Tim, I think you need to moderate me here, my friend. Oh, I saw my chance and I took it. That was rough. All right. Anyway, 3:33 to go. I shouldn't even joke about that. 3:33 to go. 15-15 the shots. Team's been going. And yeah, you know what? These Oilers forcing some passes, getting the job done, not too good, and we'll be good. That was 20 goals. Luch has now how many? 4. Yeah, like Neil's going to finish as long as he gets back with 20. McDavid, come on, McDavid. Oh my goodness. Oh, like that. Those are the plays McDavid doesn't come back for defensively and they score. McDavid does it. The guys actually defend. That's tough. And they're playing the duo. I think it was because of the penalty kill. That's all it is. That's usually what it is. Jones getting going. Come on now. We got to get this going. And here we go. So come on. Somebody off the boards. Help out McDavid. Chase on. Do something. Somebody. Anything. And do I golf? Occasionally. Not in the last 5 years. It's been a long time since I last got on the golf course, but I loved golf. Some beautiful courses up in Cold Lake if you ever get a chance. And I'm getting lost for words with these puck bounces, ladies and gentlemen. Very lost for words with these puck bounces all of a sudden. 2:10 to go in this 2-1 game between the Oilers and Ducks. I don't know what to tell you other than Tyler Ennis scoring a big goal for the Oilers to make it 2-1. Here we go. Let's get this going. Ooh, look at this. Look at this. Riley Shan getting it going. Ooh, nice. Like, man, is Tyler Ennis really that small? Here we go. Ooh, look at this. There we go. There's Tyler Ennis again. You're talking about the hands, right? Ooh, wow. Okay, danced himself around. That's all right. Dawn Soap. Guys, Dawn Soap is elite. You want clean dishes? Dawn Soap is absolutely good. Duck holding a stick. Moose Lake is nice for golf. Yeah, the Moose Lake golf course is really nice. That's a nice one, but I don't know. I'm partial to Cold Lake because that's where I've golfed the most. I did golf in the Ronald McDonald Charity Classic at the Bonnyville Golf Course, Bonnyville Golf and Country Club, I believe it's called out there. Only golfed there once, so don't hold me to account too much. This said, ladies and gentlemen, throw you one of these. We're up to 64 in the chat. If you're joining the chat right now, what I need you to do, kindly if you could, is hit that subscribe button. And of course, secondly, go do me a solid favor and hit the like button on the stream as well. That would be absolutely unreal if you could. Right there, bing bang. And the other thing, solid looking. Let's get this going. And what do we got? Ducks taste good. No, PK is over. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what's going on. Both players are done. The future is brighter. What's Big talking about? Trade Neil back to the Flames for Luch? Yeah, no, definitely not. And Terry's going to predict. How is the chat moving this fast? Sorry, I'm getting way off track here, but chat's moving fast as we're on commercial, guys. Appreciate that. Chat's been lit up tonight. Golf for free. We get to go for free. That's all right. Got to go. Sounds good. Oils freak. No worries. And everybody, you guys are having, you guys are having some wars. At the end of the day, we're all here. We're all here for the Oilers. That's all it comes down to. I think Oilers tie it up and win overtime. Well, at the end of the day, we got to get something going. 6 to 7 games on the road. This is the tough possibility. Is we got to play the Ducks and Golden Knights, then go home against the Jets, then play Predators, Dallas, and Chicago. Technically speaking, 2 out of 3 there. So if we can take 5 out of 6 or 5 out of 7 of these games, we'll be fine. And that would really go a long way to doing that math, because then suddenly you're down to 6 and 7 the rest of the way home. And that's fine. Yeah, just relax. Don't get at each other, and we're good. That's all I gotta say. All right, Terry. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Terry, come on. That one goes into the second row. And smoother than a no-look pass. Crown Royal. That's how they're advertising nowadays. Crown Royal. Smoother than a no-look pass. How about a backhand feed blind pass by Draisaitl to the other team for a breakaway? How smooth is that? It's not that kind of night. Hello, Zap. You want to come? All right, hold on. If I can get her up here, we'll all be fine. We'll all be dandy. We'll be talking about her having a good night. 1:18 to go in this first period or second period. Not first period. Flames won 5-2 over the Bruins. That's unfortunate news. Capitals beat the Jets in a shootout. Thankfully, Jets only get 1 point. Devils beat the Red Wings in the Bad Team Bowl 4-1. 5-4, the Wild beat the Blue Jackets. That one stings. Backhand, no-look pass there by Getzlaf, trying to feed it out front. Eat your seal, we've been telling you that should be a goal. 6-5 for the Blues, 47 seconds to go. Ladies and gentlemen, this Oilers team needs to get the job done here, and it's going to be Connor McDavid busting up the wing. Let's get this going on net. Let's go. Tyler Ennis gets the shot steered away, and there's a penalty coming up. Who ain't calling the power play? Why don't we have... Am I not live right now? Oh, I was live. Wow, okay. Sorry guys, the chat did not update. Let's see. See what this is. Power play. Oilers will be fine with Smith and Koskinen next year. I'd take Smith in a heartbeat again. I just want to see what happens. And let's see. Power play. Yeah, absolutely. Sorry guys, I didn't see any of those chats, so that's tough. And Oilers got to win. Oilers got to get a goal. Oilers got to get a goal, and that's all it comes down to. And Terry related to Nate Makokas. Interesting. Darnell on the power play. Why not Mike Green? Why not Mike Green? That's all I gotta ask. Darnell Nurse kept the puck in. I guess he's got that on bear. He's got that on bear. And I mean, brutal PP. I don't know. I haven't seen much. And Smith's age. I mean, how old was Rollison when he was still playing quality hockey for us? Let's be serious there. All we gotta say. Nurse on the PPE. Connor McDavid getting in. Connor McDavid skating too fast. I think Smith is 37. And solar panelists in the future. That's a name with some zest. Actually, guys, you want to know what's nuts? Calgary is getting the craziest solar farm in Alberta on the southeast corner at some point. They just put in the land applications for that a couple of weeks ago. That is going to look weird if they actually end up going ahead with it. That's all I got to say. And Cost not a starter, good for a backup, but not with that price. Cost is a solid starter. Cost is a solid starter. And let's see. Ear seal's getting in there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's run some stats. I'm much more inclined to talk about those stats than I was last period. Sonny Milano scores the goal. New guy, Sonny Milano scores the goal. Nicholas Deslauriers scores the goal. Jakob Larsson and Michael Del Zotto get the assist. So think about this. Those are the guys that have scored the goals for Anaheim tonight. That's kind of tough. Tyler Ennis with 15 goals on the year now after scoring his first as an Oiler. Athanasiu AA is the man getting the primary assist, and then secondarily to that, you've got Connor McDavid getting the secondary assist, his third of the year, or 54th of the year, pardon me. And Bear can't keep anything in. Keep him off if we want to score on the PP. Again, are you going to use Nurse? I don't think Nurse is a much better option. Where's Mike Green? Give me Mike Green. Here we go. Alberta gets the most solar hours out of any region in Canada. It actually makes sense, guys. Southern Alberta is absolutely unreal for how sunny it is. I know we're kind of getting into this. This is it's absolutely unreal. Absolutely unreal. Absolutely unreal. If you ever get a chance to drive around southern Alberta in the wintertime, how much sunlight there is in the afternoon. That's unreal. And Tim's had enough. Johnny, you'll be back, but just tone her down and keep her civil. There's one Montreal wouldn't do that. We couldn't afford that on the cap. No, we're giving up what, 6 million on the cap. We have a geothermal system in a newish subdivision in Edmonton on the old city center airport that can handle like 80,000 homes for power. Works even with clouds, no wind, and just the planet. Yeah, that's guys the crazy stuff coming out of Nate. If you ever get a chance to go like explore Nate and explore the smaller buildings, there is some crazy technology coming out there. It's just nuts. Like, you want to talk about Tony Stark type technology in the MCU? That's the kind of technology coming out of a place like Nate right now. Nuts. No point getting green if not going to use on PP. That's his biggest upside. That's what I'm saying. You know what? If you don't like Bear, if you don't like Nurse, please be hollering in the stands for Mike Green on the power play. Now, what we need to talk about is the ice time. Athanasiou, 1 assist, 10 minutes of ice time. Connor McDavid somehow has, there's so many guys with names before him, he has 12 minutes of ice time, so not that much. He's only on pace for like 18. And what do we got? Adam Larson at 13, so the D has been balanced out. Jones at 12. Bear at 15, so Bear's realistically only on that pace for 22 minutes tonight. Green's been at 9:42, so he'll play 12, and Nurse played 15. So technically speaking, we're looking all right for ice time tonight. That's been all right. And Sam, I'll get to your comment right now. We're on the power play starting this period. Yes, sirree. I've liked that Tyler Ennis tip. That was nice. And Wolf, I really do like your nickname for him. Tennis is going to be a nice one. And shout out to Nate. Yes, I haven't worn my Nate sweater, but that's where I got my radio and television broadcasting training. I do have a diploma in radio and television broadcasting, if you can believe it. I'm a hack, and I have a broadcasting diploma. I don't get it, but it's true. And shoveling snow like every day right now, that's how much it snows in Edmonton. I'm shoveling snow in every day in southern Alberta. It just melts and creates ice, and then I have to salt the ice for a week. It is what it is. Bears is still in the 5th round, but he's highly overrated by certain fans. You know, a lot of saying he should be captain. That thing is, that's the thing. I love what Bear does. Love what Bear brings. I think he should be on the first power play unit. Problem is, can we afford to experiment with him right now? That's the problem. Can you afford to experiment with a rookie on your top power play unit? I mean, Vancouver's doing it. End of the day, right? End of the day. It's tough. And Bear and Nurse suck. Well, again, I think they would be much better apart. I think Bear and Nurse would be much better apart. I'm not going to say. Steven, I'll tell you straight up. I think they'd be much better apart because you wouldn't have one or the other causing the problems for the other. That's the problem. And say does the Southern Alberta version. I don't think I wanted to go to the Southern Alberta version of the broadcasting program there. And you wish you could even get an inch of snow down in Baco. Yeah, I imagine if that happened, it would be nuts. And Tyler Ennis, look at him, all that hair flowing. Oh my goodness, Tyler Ennis has flow at 30 years old. But Bear is no McCarr or Hughes. No, he's not, Loyalty. Then that's, I think, what you said, right? 5th round pick. He's not going to be a Bear or McCarr or Hughes, but that's fine, right? It's just, we have to tone down, and we do that every now. Oh, I couldn't swallow there for a second. That was rough. Hold on, I need to go get water. I'm dying. Alright. Orange, what you... One void! Alright, here we go. Here we go. What are we doing? Green is proven. Should try him on power play 1. I would. And here we go. No, definitely Terry. Bear is not as good as McCarr. I'm sorry. I've watched McCarr play hockey. That kid's unreal. Man, I gotta fix my jaw. End of the day, that's what that comes down to. I gotta fix my jaw. My jaw is broken. My jaw is cracked. Or something. That said. 2-1 for the Ducks. Honda Center, we're back at it. Okay, that's good. Now I gotta freaking roll over my teeth the rest of the way home. Leon fans are Deutschland, Sindar, Bitan, Puck, Allen's. I don't know how to read that. No, I don't mute it. I just literally do this. That's all I do. That's all I do is flip the mic up and it takes away the sound. It's fantastic. Need a full shield for my jaw. Yeah, if I were to play hockey, I'd need a full shield for my jaw because it's good. And at the end of the day, we just want the Oilers to get the cup. That's, my friends, that's all it comes down to. Get the cup, get the cup. And who's this guy? Who's this guy? I want a name graphic for this guy. That is Stefan Scheindangle. Shadenagel? Shadenagel. Shadenagel. That's how you say it. Shadnagel? Shadnagel? Shadnagel. As I could sit here and try to pronounce German for you all night. I'm sure somebody in the chat somewhere along the way tonight has been from Germany. Problem is I couldn't get it going. Alright, real. It was a funny joke for a few seconds. It's just, that's it. And who is this guy? Oh no. Oh no. Gene cursed it, man. Said that Dry's gonna win the Art Ross. And this is Tony Soderholm, head coach of the German men's national team. So you have the German men's national team talking about Leon Draisaitl, who has not had a good game tonight. And Panda, I cannot read that. I cannot read that either. I'm gonna have to. I think our good buddy Tim will have something to translate right away. That said, we're back up to 58 viewers, which means the hockey game must be getting close, ladies and gentlemen. And we should be good to get this Oilers game underway. The Oilers, I want to see the stats after trailing 2-1. And now I'm really losing the chat because everybody's speaking German and I have no clue what's going on. But I don't even get to listen to the German accent on the English here from these guys. And that's what I'm really missing out here. The chat's been good, but This guy's just speaking plain English. Okay, sure. And Makar, Hughes, or Dolynny, who's winning the first Norris? Honestly, I'd be saying Hughes. Hughes, the reason why is realistically, I don't think anyone else on Vancouver is going to take his minutes from him. End of the day, I know they pay Myers a lot of money, but they pay Myers a lot of money to do what he does. Not like that. And he'd better have a better game if they don't gang up 4-on-1 or more sticks with sticks all over the place. That's the end of the day. He'd definitely have a better game. He would, but it is what it is. And guys, I can't put any music on. And Makar has the team around him to help him, but Dolynny is the best of the three. My take. Dolynny, problem is never. Same thing with Jack Eichel. Never going to get the recognition he deserves because he's in Buffalo. I mean, nobody pays attention to Edmonton. Ain't nobody except Sabre fans care what happens in Buffalo. End of the day. Who's in Toronto needs to be traded to the team. That team normal. Make that team normal. Timothy, I couldn't tell you. Toronto, they have all the pieces. They just need to play defense. Commit to playing some defense. You can't play offense 60 minutes a night. There's some Bear for Barry and Captain. Definitely not. I'm not taking a left-hand shot, or Tyson Barry's right-hand shot, I think, but I'm not taking Tyson Barry. That guy doesn't know how to play defense. Eat your cereal. When am I going to hit 10,000 subscribers? Well, ladies and gentlemen, if everybody in the chat subscribes right now, let's do that. If everybody hits the subscribe button because they're enjoying Dolynny TV streams of the Edmonton Oilers game, we'll cross 75-70, which means we're 24-30 shy of 10,000. That's it. And Sabres, oh man, Johnny, don't tell that to the Sabres fans on Twitter. Don't tell it to them on Twitter. They care. They care. Honestly, the defense was bad, but second period was good. Second period was solid. Second period is what you want to see. And honestly, the defense, yeah, we already read that. And Marner, they can get a huge package and have a big cap relief. They absolutely. And Mitch Marner is the weirdest one of the three big dogs up there. And of course, then you've got William Nylander, who's just doing weird things for the most basic of payment. And what's with the masonry hand signs? What? I'm doing masonry. And if you hit subscribe again, will it unsubscribe? Yes, it will. Yes, well, that's the key. Here we go. We're going to go here. 2-1 for the Ducks. Second intermission. We got to get this hockey game back underway, ladies and gentlemen. And I watched a little bit of the Hockey Guys trade breakdown on Mike Green. I was very grateful that he actually knew something about Kyle Brodziak. A lot of the other guys missed the Kyle Brodziak reference thing, so that was good. But it was good to see. It was good to see what the Hockey Guy had to say. Of course, my man Hot Take Hockey had a video before me, and my man Lego Rocks also had a video before me. Got beat to that one, but I was live streaming. What's got to do? Marner does everything Marner can do at 4 million cheaper. That's what I'm saying. And all right, I'm just leaving the chat alone. I know Tim's got my back when it comes to that stuff, so we'll leave it where it be. And Oilers need to get some shots from the point and get them garbage goals. Well, Terry, you know it works well. You know it works very, very well. Mr. Orange Cat coming in here. And right now, come on, let's go Ducks. I don't think the Ducks are getting 8-1, but Oilers need to get it going. Worked your triceps to get your shot quicker in hockey? I honestly couldn't tell you the last time I worked out a muscle in my life. And Hockey Guy works really hard. Yeah, you know what? Shannon does a bang-up job. That's end of the day. He is where he is for a reason. Trying, but the mom is unruly. No doubt, Tim. That's, I guess. Let me tell you. This is the crazy part about tonight's stream, ladies and gentlemen. We have at times had upwards of 73 people in the live stream. That's unheard of in the second period of a Dolynny TV live stream. If I can get everyone to like the stream, we can probably hit 100 tonight for an Anaheim Ducks 8 o'clock game. And Tim, I appreciate your effort tonight. We're going to have to break this one down. We're going to have a game review of just the chat. My goodness. And Panda, you're going for the Ducks. And puck on net, and sometimes good things happen, but nothing happens if you don't shoot. This is true. And Hockey Guy Bust Spud, love his channel. If you haven't, check him out for sure. Yeah, guys, absolutely. And seriously, it's as simple as typing Hockey Guy into YouTube. I don't have to draw up a channel link. It is what it is. Shoot the puck from the point now. Him hitting the net. Well, loyalty, that's the same thing with Benning. Benning's got a friggin' cannon from the point, but the guy throws it 5 feet into the corner every time. Frustrating. Just really hate. Well, Steven, the thing with Chason, he has the strength. He has the strength. Drive the puck deep. Drive it deep. That's all we have to do. What I consider hockey a cult, scream, cry, and pray. Then cheer when people punch one another. Think about it. Hockey is a fandom, and fandom can give cult status. Like, why do they call the cult of hockey on the Edmonton Journal? Why? Why? I don't get it. I don't get it. Alright, waiting for Double A to score his first. Wouldn't that be something if that's the case? We got to get this power play going, though. That's all she comes down to. Connor McDavid's just going to blow everyone away on the entry. And Evan, you're telling me good entry because it was a bad entry by Connor McDavid. Alright, Connor McDavid not having a good game. Ladies and gentlemen, he's having one of those games. Tim, you wanna call him out for this? Could really use you calling him out for this. Last time it worked like a miracle. That's a good entry, though. I'm back. Here we go. Let's get this going. Bang. Bear. Cross. There it is. There it is. Back to Bear. Bang. Nugent Hopkins. Shot. Ooh, there it is. There it is. There it is. That was a beauty of a play. Siren time. Real and Robert have got it. 53 power play goals. Leads it. Fewest power play goals against. Bang. Second in the NHL on the penalty kill. Leads the NHL at 29%. This is David Staples of the Edmonton Journal. Joining me, Bruce McCurdy. Yes, that is the thing. Donna Center has coronavirus. What? I don't want to go there. I read some alarming news about. Oh, look at that play! Look at that play! Look at that play! My goodness, power play is over, but the Oilers working it going. Overplayed and overrated. There we go. Tim's got the black magic working here. Dark arts. Here we go. There's the shot. Bang. Can't get it going. There we go. Can't get it going. Shot. Ooh. Chase on. Ooh. Second chance. Nuge denied by a sprawling body. Let's go, boys. Sportsnet scoreboard broke. Literally. For 2 seconds. Sportsnet scoreboard broke. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the Oilers getting it going. Bear, the big shot from the point. He got it through. I mean, I'm not going to argue. It wasn't the strongest shot, but he got it through. Now the Oilers absolutely pressuring here. They're taking a 2-minute shift to start this hockey game. Why is Chiasson still on the ice? Go for a line change, my friend. Draisaitl, get off the ice. Get off the ice. Tyler Ennis, Connor McDavid out there. Connor McDavid going to go for a line change. Let's get this going. 19 shots. The Oilers only have 19 shots entering the third period. The Ducks have 15. We're 2-1, and somehow we're 2-1. And trust me, you are not going to want to say that in a couple of weeks. Why did McDavid have to get injured again? He's starting to slow down. No. Connor McDavid's going to get started heating up. Later, Jones botched it. Yeah, that ice. Jones fell. What happened to Jones? Did he get his ankles twisted? Oh, pfft. Good night. And the play was onside. The play was onside. Okay. That's the unreal part about that, is the play stayed onside. Normally, the Oilers man stays on his feet. Caleb Jones would have been offside. Oilers drive the net. That's good. Here we go. 44 goals in third period. I don't think Jones crapped it. I think Jones just took a biff and doubled down on the Ducks and make them quack. That could be true. That's an icing, though. And the Greta Arcade Bar and Street Food. Has anyone actually been to Greta yet? I see the ads, and I think I've driven past it. I want to know, anyone been to Greta? How is it? How is the Greta Bar? Let me know. That's a question of the night for you. Quick pass, that's I've seen so many quick up opportunities. Well, that chance by Green up the middle to Connor McDavid that didn't result in a penalty. That's the unreal part about it. That's the unreal part about it. Absolutely. And trade McDavid for Owen. Yeah, wouldn't that be something? Honestly, Ovi's elite. And guys, I had a thought the other day. Now hear me out. Hear me out. Exact same Nail Yakupov is available with the number 4 pick in place of Jesse Puljujarvi in 2016. And I mean, he's 18, everything. Nail Yakupov, exact same Nail Yakupov. Tell me that Nail Yakupov, if he was drafted 4th overall in 2016, wouldn't be an elite player. If we aren't, he would not be an elite player given the team we had at that point. And if we had done the same thing, rushed him in the lineup, I think having McDavid there a year before he gets there would have made him an elite player. 100%. I had the whack thought in the whatchamacallit? I had the whack thought in the shower the other night, but I truly believe it. You know what? I wouldn't have had the thought if I would not have had the thought if I didn't think it was true, and it was a good thought. Jack had a good first season and then lost it. That's the thing. But we didn't have a supporting cast for a player like him, right? We didn't give him the opportunity. I think honestly he would have succeeded. That said, get back to it. The Oilers have 21 shots now. They have a total of a power play, and Sheahan took the high stick. Oof, right in the jaw. Heinen, the new man, take it going. Yeah, and that's the thing. I think honestly, you give the exact same situation, but in 2016, we don't fail Yakupov. I don't think we do. We actually should have kept Joel Persson. No, Joel Persson, tough fit, wasn't going to crack, and it's tough to go. I would love to have a Yakupov 64 jersey on my wall. I have, where do I play as 64? Somewhere in my life. Hey, now McDavid always forces across slice and gets picked. It's the way she goes. That's MO. Look at this one. Puck into the corner. Draisaitl right there. Dressel's going to get that one-timer going. Here we go. Goal Oilers. Ooh, Robert got it going. Hold on. Waiting for it. Goal Leon. Hold on. Goal Leon, baby. Goal Leon, baby. 99 points. Ooh, get that empty netter. There it is. Here it is. Nugent Hopkins across. Chase on Robbed. Then it's going to go here. McDavid holds that. This is going to be Bear. Bear down. All right. Cross to McDavid. Shot block. Oh, baby. Whew. 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 Ooh. 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 Wow. That's what I love to see, ladies and gentlemen. 99 points for Leon. You love to see it. That's 100% how you draw it up if you're Nuge in the middle. Bear down. McDavid has the shot blocked. McDavid was actually shooting that. And then Draisaitl gets the feed from him. Look at that bounce. Look at that shot. Look at that bang. Woo! Tied. Ladies and gentlemen, am I ever glad I told that story about picking cigarette butts out in front of the hotel. Because if I hadn't done that, I was probably going to shut off the stream. And not only did it pay off with the donations, which guys, absolutely unreal to think we've got up to $42 in donations tonight. Secondarily to that, we're 2-2. And ladies and gentlemen, Connor McDavid got a point thanks to the Tim reverse jinx or whatever it is. And we've got a 2-2 game between the Ducks and Oilers at the Honda Center. Told you, don't worry. It is only the Ducks and it is the Oilers at the hand too. We're coming for the win now. That is unreal. One of those Ducks Oilers games is going to be back and forth, and this had to happen before. Oh yeah. Draisaitl's 37th assist, Hopkins 32nd, and McDavid's 55th. I was going to say, where was Tim on that? Tim was getting me the stats on who scored what and what. So that's good. That's fantastic. I got a feeling that we're in for it, ladies and gentlemen. We're in for a good finish. Even if it's an overtime loss, it's a point that keeps us going. Get those sirens going. Get this unreal. Because let's ooh, shot block. Ooh, good save. Dry carries. Well, hey man. Hey, Dry carries. I'm fine. Dry can carry tonight. He can get 100 points. I ain't gonna complain. Connor McDavid assisting Leon Draisaitl into point number 100 would be absolutely unreal. I'd take it all day. Let me see what we got going on here. Ooh, that's a nice kitty. That's a nice kitty. Here we go. Oh man, almost tipped her. Ooh, that's good to hear. Now you've got the top line out there. Weird to say it's not Yamamoto, Draisaitl, and Nuge, but it is what it is, and it's going. Jones, you guys are asking questions. This isn't good. Oof. Tyler Ennis takes the biff, trying to tip that puck, and now we got it going. Next time someone will have to donate or no reverse curse. Oh my goodness, there we go. Tim's got it going. Tim's got it going. And here we go. What? Hold on. Replay the tape. Replay the tape. Package we could get would be huge, but nothing we could ever match what Connor does. Championships follow guys like Connor. That's true. Think about it. Championships didn't start happening for a guy like Lemieux or Gretzky right away. They happened a few seasons in, so don't worry about it. Okay, that was a weird Jones penalty. We'll take it. Well, time to go to the fourth stickiest place on earth. What? What? Okay, sure. Who's better than Dry besides McDavid? Pasternak, maybe? Depending how you look at it. Alright, here we go. Gotta get this going. Here we go. Let's get this going. Show you a quick stat or two. 434 people through the first hour of the stream, then 376 through the second hour, and we've already had 31 through this hour of the stream because we're up at 61 people on tonight's live stream. And the crazy part is, ladies and gentlemen, this is stupid because like Tyson's live streams here on Dolynny TV, we're usually talking 2.5 minute average watch time. Tonight, averaging 60 plus viewers live at once. We've averaged 708 minutes per view. That is nuts. That is absolutely nuts. Let me just get you quick stats because I know Robert loves these quick stats. Robert lives for these quick stats, and I live to tell you them because they are fantastic. So let me get this for you. Caleb Jones to the penalty box, so we'll get hockey in a second. It's delayed on my screen anyway. How about yesterday? I had a fantastic day. Craziest thing ever. 3,486 minutes spent watching Dolynny TV in the first hour of tonight's live stream. Guys, unreal. Like, the numbers are getting crazy. Working all good, Whale. All good. Biggest problem is they're lazy sometimes, other times they're great, or at least decent. Take Dry. He's good on the PK. Dry is good on the PK. And Tim's going to hand out spam bams. Appreciate that, Tim. Appreciate that. And lives for is a bit much, but alright, Robert. All good. Hey, you're the only one that asks. At some point I gotta get it going. And yes, sir, indeed. Okay, I gotta view that deleted message. Curiosity. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, good thing. Good work. Work ethic is the main problem in Toronto because they have all the tools they need. Defense, right? Defense, and that's where your work comes in. Alright, here we go. Penalty kill so far. Minute 15 left in this power play. Oilers have been going good. And JJ getting close. Guys, that doesn't happen often enough. And on the penalty kill, if he got a shorthanded goal, I think Oilers land would explode to take a 3-2 lead. Absolutely. 1 minute to go in this penalty kill, though. Here we go. Here we go. Nugent Hopkins back the other way. He's going to rip it with Kara. Kara, whew, fires it right wide. Fires it right wide. 48 seconds to go. My goodness, 22 shots for the Oilers. I mean, we clutch up. We score the third goal. We win this hockey game. 100%. 100%. We clutch up, win this hockey game. We're good. Gold. 100%. We got to go. 30 seconds to go. I'm going to have to take a bathroom break in the next commercial, but it will be what it will be. And how much is Kara worth? He's worth 1.2 or 1.3, 1.2 million. Only 1.2 million. So for what we pay him, realistically, he's paid league average. League average. And Barry walks this summer. Hopefully Barry walks this summer. He ain't going to get much. And Zamboni drivers really do know the ice. Fair point. Fair point. Especially in Toronto. Oh! Ducks offside. That finishes the power play. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go. Kara? Yeah, no, he's worth 1.2 on contract. Oh, look at, oh, Kara just not in position to shoot that. Look at this. Kara did not set up. Bad angle. Bad angle 100%. Like, he was doomed to fail on that shot. There was no reason to even take that shot. Pass it back to Nuge for crying out loud. Darnell Nurse, not on a knee, blocks a shot in front of the net. Let's talk about that a minute. Ducks penalty killed. Caleb Jones back on the ice, so we have 3 defensemen out there. They're going to rip that shot high and not out of play. All right. If the Oilers lose, make a whole video of you picking up cigarettes. Well, no, I'm good. McDavid flying, though. McDavid's flying here. William Lagesson going. Chase on firing. Nobody's getting it going. Got to get this going. As here we go. At some point, yeah, there we go. Cody, Robert, and Real definitely have it going with those sirens lately, so hopefully we can get something going. Get a goal, because I could use a goal bad. Right now, you know what, a third goal of the Oilers night, that gives me something to talk about. That's for sure. Talk about. Chase on. Gonna fire this puck. Gonna miss. Evans got the goal sirens going, alright. And now Tyler Ennis is going to get this puck in. And oh, that's Marcus Granlund. Never mind. Marcus Granlund going deep. Alex Chiasson, please get off the ice. Chiasson, get off the ice. That's all. Like, seriously. Get off the ice. I'm good. Get off the ice. Go. 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 Bench. 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 Thank you. Whew. That's frustrating seeing Alex Chiasson playing a minute and a half. 10:38 to go in this Anaheim Ducks game. Third period. And it's the Oilers game. That's good. And Ryan, am I from Alberta? You betcha. I am from southern Alberta. Technically, I came out of Cold Lake. I was born and raised Cold Lake. Born and raised covering the Junior B ice. And now I cover the Oilers for fun on the old YouTube. That's good. And now, Anaheim just sucks? Yes. Thankfully, it's a 2-2 game because this was a trap game, but it's good. Come on, AA. Beauty just passed, just missed. Ooh. Is getting passes going. Ooh, hold on. You guys are telling me McDavid's about to start flying. Ooh, what a feed. McDavid in on net. Back. Oh, just overreached. That would have been nice. Guys, I tell you, it's the Tim reverse hex curse, whatever you want to say. It's just nuts. Just nuts to see what happens when they get going. And UV don't be getting this going. And WHSH, you're out of Bonnyville. I'll appreciate it. Appreciate you tuning in from the Lakeland this evening. You guys, of course, got my heart. Did a lot of news and media coverage in Cold Lake and Bonnyville over the years. And Ryan, you're from Leduc. That's solid. Leduc's a good place. Lakelander in here. You know what? Honestly, I think quite a few Lakelanders tune in, and I think honestly, if you're from Killam tuning into the live stream tonight, don't not put a comment in the chat. Let me know if you're from Killam, how you guys are reacting to that Junior B loss. Reverse curse, patent pending. Tim's oh my goodness, I'm gonna have to get a shirt made up for Tim. Says reverse curse. I've got too many shirt ideas, and it's working, and it's always working. Guy's a beauty. That's why we picked him up. Guy goes to work and gets rewarded for it sometimes. Perfect example of why I want him on the third line with Sheehan and Archibald when we get Kazian back healthy. 100%. And well, UV, if you said it, we're good. Alright, and here we go. Gonna defeat that, and we're good. Too many passes, settle down, boys. Gotta do it, settle down. And hold on, Athena, see you shooting the puck. Eat your cereal. You're going with Florida. What? Oh, hold on. I highlighted you, that's what happened. Oh, Ennis getting the job done. Mike Green not quite getting the job done. He got kind of turned around there. Ducks going to shoot that puck. And actually, I should tell you the scariest story I ever have lived is the game I went to in Anaheim. My first ever Oilers game after they made their cup run and Ducks were prepping to make their cup run with Chris Pronger. We sat on the entire empty half of the ice. And there was a guy that was just heckling Rollison. Just calling him a fat pig and stuff like that. Which was really brutal. And I think I can say that on Dolynny TV. I hope I can. But that was what they were calling Rollison in Anaheim. And if you ever felt like you were going to get killed after a hockey game, I've never felt that way in Calgary. I felt that way in Anaheim, and it was awful. Take off the jersey, get in the cab, and go home. That's the way it was. Nice chance for McDavid here. Couldn't stuff it in by Kara, but it is what it is. And yes, Ryan, Mr. Zach Kassian is back in time for Saturday. Absolutely. And you know what? Loyalty, that's the thing, right? Jujhar Khaira, we're all worried about him scoring. Guy's an elite penalty killer. You play him with Nuge, whew, good night. Guy's insane. It's been good. Bathroom break. Yeah, I got to take that. Thank you, Andrew, for the reminder. I'll be right back. Thanks, Mr. Shark. Right. All right, good night, Mr. Orange. And here we go. What do we got? The 43. What's the 43? I don't know what the 43 is. They're definitely duck hunting out there. Well, we gotta hope. We gotta hope. And we're missing Gagner's leadership. James! Gagner's veteran presence. The veteran leadership, absolutely. What do we got? Philly fans are by far worse I've seen firsthand. Yeah, the Philly fans are quite something. I mean, my buddy at work, he's pretty good Philly fan. He's been through a lot. That's it. So, he's been through a lot, and it's tough. And UV, if you go back further, it actually goes all the way back to Mark Messier does Tyler Ennis. So, let's just not worry about that, right? I only said bathroom break because I need one. Well, I needed one too, and we're back to hockey, and I'm glad for that. Because my goodness, let me tell you. Guy drinks too much water during the live stream. We have to learn to slow down. Here we go. The fact that we turned Spooner into Ennis, that's what seems a little bit crazy. Now, we gave up essentially Spooner and 2 seconds for Tyler for a fifth. That's actually, it's not Tyler Ennis. Sorry, Sam Gagner went for Athanasiou UV. That's it. And bad goal, Ducks covered. Oh, man. Hold on. We talking about Mr. Alex Chiasson? Is that what we're talking about here? Not paying attention? Verexel, welcome in. Quack quack, the Ducks score. This isn't good. Justin, you're talking about a goal? Yep. I was going to say, I saw number 74 on the ice, so that's it. That's it. That's it. And you go to many Flyers games. Home games aren't that bad anymore. That's good news, Michael. That's good news. That's the way she goes. Watch this. I mean, hold on. Hold on. Bear's covering for. Just watch this. What's Bear doing or Nurse doing? What's Nurse doing there? That's that. End of the day, that isn't bad defense. That is 2018-2019 Oilers hockey. That is 2018-2019 Oilers hockey, and that's the frustrating part about it. That's all. That's all I got to say is that 2018-2019 we watched that a million times over, and that's frustrating by all means of hockey. Frustrating. And Michael, thanks for coming out of nowhere to support the Flyers fans in the chat. Appreciate that. Absolutely. And too many guys on one side, left the middle open. I mean, Tim, you and I think we had a couple of discussions in the chats last year in the comments about the Oilers' missed coverage like that. I thought it was Chiasson's man or stay. At the end of the day, too many men on one side and Chiasson playing high. Just tough. 3-2. Ducks get the lead. We got 6 minutes and 33 seconds to work with. Well, fine. We're gold. We're good. And where's my man Trey Capper when I need him? He'll be talking about this Ducks loss tonight, I'm sure. And Tip has to park Chiasson before the game is over. Reach for us. He's hurting. Guy's taking weird shifts. Guy's taking some weird shifts tonight. Chiasson's game's been hard tonight. Everybody was talking about Archibald having a tough game. Chiasson's probably been the most noticeable for all the wrong reasons tonight. And I mean, realistically, I can say the chat's saying that. I've said Chason's name way too much. I've stressed about Chason way too much. 5:57 to go. And Andrew's telling me there's a great play by Jones coming right now. Green and Legason are on the ice. Maybe I should refresh the feed. And no way, no more, no way to go. And now, okay, we're deleting. Here we go. Ooh, Jones with the stick check. Okay, that's what we're talking about. Jones with the beauty of a stick check there. And now you got Draisaitl backhand feeding all the way onto the backhand, or onto the forehand of Jones. Then back across. Jones with the Vision Zero pass. What are these guys doing? These guys are absolutely rocking passes. My goodness. Adam Henrique's 24th of the season. Absolutely unreal. And Jones showing Bear how to defend. Jones playing some unreal hockey. I don't know how many tic-tac, bang-bang passes there were between him and Draisaitl making that going. And Ryan, we need... Ooh. What? What? No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. This is not becoming a thing. This is not becoming a thing. Ladies and gentlemen, we are... This is not becoming a thing. It's not becoming a thing. It's not becoming a thing. Here we go. Connor McDavid. Cross to Tyler Ennis. Ennis is going to tip this one in. And Athanasiou tips that home. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, that top line. Ha ha ha. Woo. Woo. That's a workman goal. What was that we were complaining about earlier tonight? Put the puck on. Shoot the. Put the. Get the. What was that? What was that? What were we saying? Look at this. Bang, and look at this. It's behind, and look at that. Gibson has it frozen. Athanasiou sticks with it. And look at Josh Manson out there getting it done. And bang, back of the net. AA's first and debut game from Tyler Ennis and Connor McDavid. That line contributes 2 goals and 2 points altogether tonight. It does work. It gets done. And my goodness, we've got ourselves a 3-3 hockey game. Ken Holland looking like a genius in game 1 against the Ducks. Problem is, the other guys, the regulars, can't figure it out. Again, we do all this great stuff. And Bear and Nurse just have a bad game. You get what I mean? You get what I mean? It's tough. And not lose hope. I was just trying not to be biased. Well, Wolf, I'm telling you, she's been a good game. It's good. Hey, Teza, you're coming in excited for this one. 28 shots now for the Oilers, so they've pumped in 22 shots, 11 shots per period since only shooting 11 times. Said that before they scored toward you. So, Chris, what did you say? What did you say? I need to see what you said. Chris. Relax, man. You have to take some chances. They were losing 2-0. They will win this one. Well, that is true. Look out, boys. Just play on side. It's true. In my opinion, the D squad is jumbled. Well, it is absolutely jumbled. No Clefbaum, no Benning. And you've got a new guy in there as well. Phil, welcome in. What do you got? Both new guys scored. Yeah, that's the crazy part. Both new guys scored and Draisaitl scored. What is it? It is what it is. And all of that for an icing. Edmonton's 3rd goal. No second assist officially so far. I believe the second assist should go to Connor McDavid if everything's right. And triumph through adversity. We've done that a million times, right? No Kyler Yamamoto tonight either. We got to keep that in mind. That is what it is. And this has been a nuts night. We've had 2 $10 donos, a $20 dono, and a $2 dono for $42 on the board from Jules, Connor, and of course, we had Tough Cuff, and alternate to that, we had Lee as well coming in. Lee doing the daily dono and crushing it, guys. I don't even know what to respond. That's another icing against the Ducks. I want to appeal right now. While we've got this break in the action, I want to tell you, hit that subscribe button. Guys, if you have tuned into the stream this long, and you're like, man, I actually sat here and listened to this goof, consider sticking around and listening to me that much longer by hitting the subscribe button if you have a YouTube account and becoming a part of the Dolynny TV community we got going on here. I should have a name for it, but it's the Dolynny TV community, and I absolutely appreciate it, right? It's the Oilers community on Dolynny TV. You guys rock and roll, all I gotta say. And 6 points in 2 games since injury for McDavid. He's about to take 2nd in league scoring. Guy's going to light it up. I told you. Late February, early March, April, Connor McDavid, scary dude. Dude is a monster. And I'm a goof. I own that I'm a goof. Guys, that's my brand. Let's be serious. Who isn't going to call me a goof? I'm calling myself a goof, and it's all good. And he actually did. Thank you very much, Moses. OMG McDavid. Ooh, McDavid doing magic? David doing magic again, or what? As we've got Draisaitl with Chase on and David. Get too many emails as is. Phil? That's true. That's fine. Doing a great job of keeping this chat under control. Tim is absolutely doing unreal. And look at this move by McDavid. Oh my goodness, John Gibson. Wow. Woo. Unreal. Unreal. What happened to the Akpov channel? Eric, it turned right into this channel. You can actually go back and watch all the videos from back when I was Yak City Gaming. You can watch it all on Dolynny TV. It's all still there. I didn't delete a lot. I did delete quite a few things, but it just is what it is. Had to do it. And look at this. Athanasiu moving in. You guys are talking about a Smith save, and it's all good. Trust me. I got this. I own the Goof brand. It's all part of the plan. Like I know it's weird that I sit here and call myself a goof and I'm talking about it, but the reason I do it is, honestly, the whole reason I have risen to anything is because I'm not afraid to be a goof. That's my key brand, is just be who I am. And at the end of the day, I am a goof. In real life, I am comical. Comical in all the weird ways, and that's why I call it a goof, and I love it. I love it. I love myself. That's the other side too, right? Is a lot of people concerned when you start talking like that? I'm good at the end of the day. 23 shots since the first period for the Oilers. David is great. That was a great save by Mike Smith. 19 shots on goal for the Ducks. They have 3 goals. And yeah. Crosby? He's a monster. I hope Adam Larson didn't just take a trip. He didn't. We got a minute 26 to play, and man, if this third line could combine for a goal and score a big one, that'd be massive. Hard work and good. That's end of the day. That's what I think I am. Got a good work ethic. Got a good heart. And I love having fun. And I love the Oilers. I'd love if the Oilers could win this one in regulation. That's right. If you laugh at yourself, you're in good company. Life lessons on Dolynny TV tonight. Adam Larson. Let's do something. And ladies and gentlemen, if we take this to overtime, get a point, I am satisfied. At the end of the day, it's a loss, but it's a loss for a point. Oilers have to be favored going in overtime if they get there. Henrique scares me in overtime. That is it. Goofy and Disney. Thatcher Demko scored a goal for the Canucks? What? Is that, like, what? Sirens for a win in regulation. We got to get this done. Evan's saying we're offside. This is going to come out of the zone, and that's... Ooh. Man. What a chance there for Bear. That would have been nice if we could have gotten that done. But he couldn't keep it in. Happy to see Eakins back in the league. Me, not a big fan of him. Not a big fan of him, but again, I think the situation had more to play in that than who he actually was as a coach or what he was trying to do. I think the Oilers were kind of a disaster at that point. A little bit of a disaster. Here we go. Alex. Why is Alex Chase on the ice in the last 40 minutes? Keep Connor McDavid off. Why is Draisaitl on the ice? Sheehan, Archibald, Haas, anyone. Get them out there. That's all I got to say. This game going to overtime is a little bit terrible, end of the day, but secondary to that, we struck back, battled back 2-0, battled back 3-3. We're good to go. Cody's got the lines going, and we are going, by the looks of it, to 16.4 seconds on the clock, which means we got this going. Let's go Ennis with the game-winning goal. That would be fantastic, because ladies and gentlemen, if Tyler Ennis scores the game-winning goal, Connor Nowak came into the stream, dropped $10, predicted the future, and got it done. Regulation, regardless of the result, tomorrow's game will be huge, absolutely. And you know what? Big result, getting at least a point tonight. That's huge. Points a huge deal. Now we got overtime. Let's win in overtime, because let me tell you, when Kevin Quinn and Jack Michaels call an overtime winner for the Edmonton Oilers, it's good for discussion on Dolynny TV. Ladies and gentlemen, we are headed to overtime on my TV. Not confident with 3-on-3 without Clefbaum. Darnell Nurse did fantastic in 3-on-3 overtime without Clefbaum last year, was it? Yeah, I think it was last year. So We'll be fine, and we're tied points-wise with Vancouver bare minimum. End of the day, we're back in second. That's what we're thinking. We're thinking Connor may be a time traveler. Up to 73 of you in the chat. Thank you so much. Definitely, if you're just joining or haven't done the job yet, hit that like button and let's get this stream popping for the last 5 minutes of it or whatever. And yes, Boston fans that I offended that are tuning back in and saying, is he going to mention the goal scorer this time? Sorry. Little disappointed last time out, and of course a good effort, and I had to get to the game review and I just totally miffed. I will get the goal scorer for the Ducks if they score the goal. Would have been better going into OT with the lead. Well, absolutely, going in and going to the showers for good, that would have been fantastic. And yes, Mr. Kevin Quinn with an overtime call would be fantastic. Everyone keeps pick, what? I don't even get it. That's good. And Tyler has had a better game. JT, Tyler has had a fantastic game tonight, getting 2 points and getting the job done. That's why you go out there and acquire in Ken Holland, looking just mad genius tonight. And Tippett throwing those two guys. Housewarming gift. And that is nice. Really liking Tyler, and should have tossed Chase on. I'll never stop saying. Well, Stephen, we got a year more of them at least. Anaheim's 2-7 in OT. That's good news. And Vegas definitely has the advantage over Edmonton in this series. Yes, they do. And see, this is the problem. The Oilers are 3-5 in overtime because we let Draisaitl out there. We cannot have Draisaitl out there in overtime for 2 minutes tonight with Bear on the ice. That's straight up. Can't afford that. That's all it is. 3-5. Lost the draw. And here we go. Let's get going. This will be a 4-3 final? Okay. Dry? What are we talking about dry? If Chiason's in OT, then I'm scared, no doubt. Last 40 minutes? Well, I don't know why he's out there at all. 40 seconds? Yeah. Here we go. Face off right to Mike Smith. This puck's going to go up the ice to Leon Draisaitl. Here we go. Draisaitl going to work in. He's going to work this across to McDavid. McDavid gets the shot, hits the side of the net. All right, Ethan Bear back, setting it up. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Bear at the point, tips this one on. Draisaitl tips it and can't get it going. Vegas has an insane roster, guys. I'm going to leave the chat aside right now until I see goals light up. Anaheim Ducks starting back the other way. They're not regging the puck. Now they'll reg the puck, get a line change. That's that technically is too many men, isn't it? They had control of that puck. I guess it's all good. And PK, tough, but we'll take it. 4:17 to go in this overtime period. 4-on-3 penalty kill. We'll take it. David took it. He's had a rough game. He's had 2 points, but he's had a rough game. And now we're getting the weak calls. That's what we're getting. Justin, you're going with the uh-oh. Here we go. Where's Connor McDavid getting the call? And McDavid. Dude was already falling. Yeah, dude was already falling. That should be at worst a double thing. That's huh? But yeah, hold on. Just watch this. Watch this. Dude was already falling and dude just saw the stick and dove. No. No, 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 no. Oh my goodness. We got Sheehan, Darnell Nurse, and look at this shot here. This is the good chance for Draisaitl. That should have ended it. Fortunately, couldn't get it done. And big kill here. Gotta get it done, boys. Gotta get it done. Big kill. Yeah, get Nurse off before he even gets on the ice. That's, hey, ladies and gentlemen. Loyalty, I know earlier in the season, I'm going to throw this one against you because I know earlier in the season, I remember it well. You said I couldn't blame the refs for the Game 7 loss. Or whatever, Game 6 loss to the Ducks in 17. Can I blame the refs if we lose this one? Fair enough. That's my question to you. I'm not trying to be condescending. You're calling it a weak call. If I can blame it on the refs, that would be mint. I don't want to have to explain what Darnell Nurse did wrong on the penalty kill. That's all. That's all I got to say. I don't want to have to explain it. Where's Sheehan? It looks like Darnell Nurse, Adam Larson, and of course Leon Draisaitl is going to be out there. But overplaying Leon Draisaitl in overtime is an absolute disaster, travesty of how to play overtime. Here we go. 4-1 for the Devils over the Red Wings. It just gets worse. And why is Nurse out there? More like, why is Draisaitl still out there? That's the problem. It's a big face-off win, but now you allow them to set up attack. You wish you could drive it deeper. And here we go. Ducks in. Henrique told you he was going to scare me in overtime. Ducks all forwards, really? Okay, that could be something we could catch. They can't coordinate through the neutral zone. This is good. And blame the refs for that series. I don't know. Loyalty did throw it my way that I couldn't blame the refs. So I'm blaming the refs for this game. Here's the difference. We gave up 3 goals in 3 minutes. Had a chance in OT. Well, I don't know. How do I say this? Okay. Chat's exploding. Hold on. Here we go. Ducks are going to score. Here we go. Ducks are going to score. Back and Getzlav across. They're working it. Yep. It's the way that we go, boys. We got the point. Thank you so much for tuning in to Dolynny TV. I'm Tyson. This is Dolynny TV. Stay tuned for the game review this evening, guys. I appreciate you hanging out this evening. We had 91 people watch me get absolutely deflated in overtime. Appreciate you guys tuning in this evening. I will catch you in the game review. Hit that subscribe button on your way out. I am up on out of here.